Welcome. I'm Tammy Grimes. How many of us have harbored a bitterness or a deep-felt grudge that rankled, and that we could not forget or forgive? And when the fires of hate fester within, there comes a point where one can only be avenged by death. That is the theme of today's Mystery Theater adaptation of a story by Alexander Pushkin. Sergio, there's no one in my life but you.
You say that so easily, Martha. Don't you know what you have done?
You have never spoken to me like that before. I'm going home.
You are not going home, Martha. You are going to listen to me.
Sergio, let go of my arm. You're hurting me.
Where were you last Thursday? And don't make up some story. I want to know where and with whom.
Our mystery drama, The Last Duel, was adapted for the Mystery Theater by James Agate Jr. from a story by Alexander Pushkin. It stars Lee Richardson. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. We are in India 150 years ago, under the rule of the British Imperial Administration. Officers and men are stationed in many parts of the country. They are reassigned, moved, lose old friends, and make new enemies. Sharing army life is no guarantee of lasting friendship. Our story begins during cemetery services for one Colonel Sergio, who died as mysteriously as the life he lived.
Hard to believe the Colonel is dead, isn't it?
I thought only the good die young. But however he died, he had it coming to him.
You never liked Colonel Sergio, did you, Lieutenant?
No, there wasn't much to like, was there? I mean, he didn't really open up to anyone. You never knew what he was thinking, did you?
Can't you respect him for risking his life to wipe out a band of Pindari brigands single-handedly?
You believe that story?
Why not? It's the official one.
An unofficial one was that he was shot in the back by one of his own men.
Where did you hear that? Sergio had courage written all over it.
Really? What about his running from the duel with me? The word for him is not courage, but cowardice.
Lawrence, you're a fool. You don't know the first thing about his reasons.
I know. I wish to know, Captain. He refused to defend his honor when he was challenged.
You forget it was your honor, not his, that needed defending. You're so stupid. I cannot abide a stupid man.
Captain Nicholson, I hope you don't mean that.
I've suspected it all along about you. It's quite obvious you got your commission because your father is the Governor General.
Gentlemen, officers, a eulogy is about to be read for the Colonel. Kindly lower your voices.
Captain Nicholson, you have insulted my family and myself. I shall have my seconds bring you the challenge in the morning. Good day, sir.
That Lawrence, he was a fool, is a fool. But to go back to the beginning, it all started when Lieutenant Lawrence arrived in India and joined our regiment. He knows nothing about Sergio. And now, he even challenges me to a duel, which means I shall have to kill him. Interesting parallel this to the problem that faced Sergio at famous evening we played Baccarat. I've been standing by the front door watching those clouds gather, Nicholson. It will be one deuce of a storm. Sergio, don't tell me I'm the first to arrive again. Every time I come for dinner and cards, I'm the first. But I like that in you, Nicholson. I say, Nicholson, what's the new man like? Lawrence. I understand he was posted on from Hyderabad. His father is the Governor General. Oh, that Lawrence. Yes, I seem to remember there was some kind of a scandal. Was it cheating at cards or with the Major's wife? I've invited him over for Baccarat tonight. He seems quite pleasant. Mentioned to me he enjoys cards. He's not likely to do anything shifty. After all, he is the Governor's son. I asked him along with Douglas and Sir William. Thought the five of us would enjoy it. About Lawrence, I have never believed those stories of chaps cheating. They always say that about heavy winners. Speak of the devil, I think that's him coming up the path.
And Douglas and Sir William, right behind him. Hurry up, all of you. The skies are opening up.
Well, we can use a bit of rain.
I'm not keen on it. I've always had bad luck at cars during a thunderstorm. Gentlemen, we have played for an hour. The downpour has made me realize it's about time for us to do some pouring down ourselves. If anybody would care for a spot of brandy or port, it's on the sideboard. And do help yourself.
Sergio, may I show you something in the library?
We'll leave the table just as it is. Everyone has his own pile of counters. Nothing will be touched. Yes, Nicholson, I'll be along. Go ahead, gentlemen. Make yourselves at home. What is it you wish to show me?
I wanted to speak to you where no one could hear us.
Yes, I thought it was that.
Have you been watching Lawrence?
No, not particularly.
I'd say he's not playing baccarat, according to Hoyle.
I haven't noticed a thing.
Everyone has £3 and £5 counters, right?
As many as they buy from the bank.
Which they bet before the cards are dealt.
Yes, you know that.
What would you say if I told you on more than one occasion I saw Lawrence holding onto some red £5 counters after the cards were dealt?
Well, there's nothing wrong about that. There's no rule that says you can't have a counter in your hand.
Hidden in your hand?
Well, what would be the point?
Do you remember the play when Sir William had a natural, a 9, and a court card?
Yes, I do.
Lawrence leaned over, saw Sir William's hand, and at that moment dropped 3 more £5 counters he had palmed beside the one he had bet.
As I remember, he made £20 on that. Cheating for a few pounds. Hard to believe.
I'm sorry, but there it is.
I had better keep an eye on him. I do hope you're mistaken. I've had friends in his house for cards for years, and nothing like this has ever occurred.
There's always a first time.
Gentlemen, I ask your indulgence, but I am closing the bank. You may cash in your counters.
Colonel, does that mean I shan't have a chance to win back my losses?
Sir William, for the moment I can't say. The storm is not lessening, and I think I'd better have a look around upstairs to make sure the windows are all closed. But don't leave us yet, friends. Have a spot more to drink. And cigars are on the table if you care for them. Lawrence, would you mind very much stepping into the library with me? And Nicholson, if you don't mind, would you join us? You two go on in. I'll dart upstairs and check the windows and be right with you.
Lawrence, have you seen the Colonel's pistol collection?
No, I haven't.
I heard you were a very good shot at Hyderabad.
Not really. But I am interested in guns.
Good then, follow me. I tell you, what the Colonel has collected is second only to what they have in the British Museum.
Have you any idea what the Colonel wants to talk to me about?
Oh, he always likes to have a chat with the new man. How are you getting on?
Not too badly. Where are the Colonel's guns?
Right behind you. Let me show you his prize. Here. Hold it in your hand.
It's quite light.
Oh, Sergio, I was just playing curator in your small arms museum.
All dry upstairs. Ah, Lawrence, you are holding the Colt.
Oh, is it? I've heard of them, never had one in my hand before.
I was lucky to get one. This is an original, made by Samuel Colt himself.
Sergio, if you don't need me, I think I'll join the others.
I do need you, and I'd like you to hear what I have to say to Lawrence. Yes, if you notice, when you cock the hammer, it automatically revolves the cylinder. Try it. It's not loaded. Ingenious, simple, useful, essential.
I'd like to know why you wish to talk to me, Colonel.
Lawrence, here in Kamfula, where we happen to be stationed, we do things a certain way. One does not cheat at cards. It is not done.
You are joking, aren't you, Sam?
Were I you, I wouldn't regard such an accusation a joke, my dear boy. Whether is abated, There is no reason for you to remain in a house where you are not welcome.
I do not take insults lightly.
Sergio, I'm all right. I saw it coming.
Lawrence, are you off your head? Attacking a senior officer?
That's an exceedingly valuable pistol you were tossing about.
I don't care for insults, nor do I accept them and do nothing about them.
Young man, you have dishonored my house. You will have the goodness to withdraw. And you are fortunate indeed that this card cheating happened in my sight.
I shall withdraw. Sir, you will be hearing from my seconds in the morning. Good night.
Not a word of admission or apology.
I expected neither.
You will duel with a man of lesser rank?
It's difficult for me to see how a man like that can avenge his honor when he doesn't have it.
You will have the choice of weapons, and the entire incident will end in blood. His blood.
Perhaps not. He may think better of the challenge and not send his seconds around to me.
I'm sorry to say Lieutenant Lawrence did send his seconds and, as is customary, offered Sergio a choice of weapons. But for some mysterious reason of his own, it quite shook me. Sergio made peace with the dishonest lieutenant and the duel was scotched. It became the scandal of the entire regiment.
Nicholson, I believe I owe you an explanation. I asked you here because of this letter which I received today. It may be, Nicholson, you and I will never see one another again.
Are you leaving the regiment?
Later today. I've asked Captain Harkness to share duties with you.
Not illness in the family, I hope.
Not illness, but possibly death. My dear friend, I like you, and it would be painful for me to leave you with the wrong impression.
I would never have such an impression.
You could not believe I would permit the lieutenant to challenge me to a duel which I would not honor.
I knew you had reasons.
You are the only one who will hear them. And I ask when you have heard them that you keep them to yourself. As long as I am alive. If you hear that I have been killed, I'd leave it to your judgment how much you will tell the world. When I am dead, I would like my old comrades to believe that I died with honor.
Do you remember when the lieutenant was caught cheating? The colonel said to him, "You have dishonored my house." A good name is what all men a century and a half ago wished to live and die by. As Iago says to Othello, "Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jewel of their souls. He that filches from me my good name robs me of that which not enriches him and makes me poor indeed." I shall return shortly with Act 2. I think you can get a better idea of the importance of a duel in the days we are dramatizing if you bear in mind that everyone called a duel an affair of honor. To disregard a challenge, for whatever the reason, was tantamount to turning tail and running. The curtain rises on Colonel Sergio's residence the afternoon of his departure.
Sergio, do you feel more like telling me why you're leaving now?
No, I thought I'd do a little more target practice and then we'll talk. Do you see I have placed a stone atop of each fence post? Let me just finish off the ones to the right of the gate.
Oh, Sergio, don't you ever miss?
At 40 paces, hardly. There's no point in using firearms unless one knows how. But Nicholson, you're not a bad shot yourself. Want to have a try?
Oh, not right now. Sergio, I've been here all afternoon, and you still haven't told me why you're leaving.
You and Harkness will do very well together. The regiment likes you both.
Is it a short trip or a long trip?
I shall never come back here.
Then why not a formal handing over of the sword, as so many have done in the past?
I cannot wait for approval from London.
I've never seen you like this.
You think I'm not in control of myself?
I don't know what to think. Come back inside the house.
I think better sitting down. All right, the door is closed. We are alone. Why did I refuse to meet at Sword's Point or gun barrel with that fool of a lieutenant who cheated at cards in my house? That's what has been troubling you.
Only because I cannot understand it. The regiment to a man all know Lieutenant Lawrence is no better than a common thief. That you should not make an example of him is incomprehensible to them.
My dear friend, I have no right to expose myself even to the possibility of death. 6 years ago, I received a slap in the face. And my enemy still lives.
You didn't fight him? What happened?
Oh, yes. The duel took place. And here is a souvenir of the event.
I haven't seen one of those in years.
The French call it a bonnet de police. It's old. It's mine. It's what we wore in Madras in those early days. A red cap with a gold tassel and gold braid around the rim. Look at it closely.
Is that a bullet hole an inch above the forehead?
It passes right through. A souvenir of the greatest insult ever paid me. I was then, as I am now, in command of a regiment and engaged to be married to a girl named Martha, she from a well-to-do Dutch family. When I was off duty, we would often meet in the park, overlooking the Bay of Bengal. She was the loveliest thing I had ever known. And at that time, I thought she loved me.
Sergio, there is no one in my life but you.
How can you say that so quickly and so easily?
Sergio, what a tone of voice. What have I done?
You don't know. You have no idea.
You have never spoken to me like this before. I'm going home.
You are not going home. You're going to listen to me.
Sergio, let go of my arm. You're hurting me.
Where were you last Thursday?
Thursday?
Don't make up some story. I want to know where and with whom.
Darling, why are you like this? Papa had a business friend, a cotton grower from the Western District, and we all went for a sail in the bay. And then, why do you want to know this?
Who was we all?
Papa, Mama, and this gentleman and his son.
At last, the truth. Then in the evening?
We went to dinner at the club, and that is all.
All?
Yes.
There was an orchestra. You danced?
Well, of course.
With the cotton grower's son?
Yes.
Does he dance well?
Yes. But I wasn't interested in him. He's only a boy.
Nevertheless, you danced quite a long time with
Oh,
him.
Sergio, stop
And he's
this.
not such a boy. He's in our regiment.
Yes, I believe so. His father has a title. They are also Dutch. I think he's a count.
You danced until midnight.
Oh,
You then walked into the gardens with him holding hands.
I don't know who told you such untruths, but I was never in George's company alone. We were always chaperoned.
My dear Martha, I have friends. They have eyes. Until you come to me and apologize and promise you will never look at another man, I consider our engagement broken.
You are unjust, and you are cruel. And I will never come on bended knee to you.
Perhaps not. We shall see. Good night, Martha. I was so sure of her, you see. I expected a note the following day, begging forgiveness. It never came. Never. And all I succeeded in doing was driving her into a friendship with this George, who I believe didn't really care for her at all. A month later, I was in the Bombay Club. And there was Martha and this George on the promenade floor. I was headstrong. Headstrong then and as stupid as our card-cheating lieutenant. I walked up to them while they were dancing and publicly insulted the young man.
Did I hear you correctly, Colonel?
You did, sir. I meant every word.
Martha, my dear, we must stop dancing for a moment.
Sergio, you're making a spectacle. People are watching.
Will you excuse us, Colonel Sergio? I will permit you to think twice about what you have just said.
I do not need to.
Let me ask you, as a gentleman, to reflect upon your slander while I take this young lady back to her table.
I shall be standing right here awaiting your return.
George, the Colonel is very headstrong. Don't go back to him. Leave him alone. No good can come of this.
Martha, before I came to Madras, I heard you were engaged, so I understand your concern.
The engagement is broken.
I didn't realize it was the colonel of this regiment you were engaged to. It is not the most diplomatic way of making one's mark to hold in one's arms all evening the fiancé of the commanding officer.
Sergio is a dead shot. I beg you, do not respond to his insult. It's precisely what he wants you to do.
Martha, I cannot.
For my sake.
It is precisely for your sake I must go to him now. Please remain here at this table, and I shall come back to you.
Sergio is dangerous. I know him.
Try to understand. I could never look my father in the eye, or you, or myself, if I ran away. The colonel does not frighten me.
I have a great deal of regimental business to attend to. I can wait for you no longer. I have come to bid you good night, Martha. With you, sir, I have no further word. You heard what I said, and I meant it.
I have no idea, Colonel, why you spoke to me in such a manner. I have only recently joined your regiment. Colonel, please accept this answer to your insult.
You know the consequences of striking a superior officer.
I slapped you as a man, not as a walking uniform. Is it swords or pistols you prefer?
Pistols?
Sergio, what are you doing? It is madness. You provoked this. Why?
Name the time and place, please, sir.
Dawn today at the firing range. I shall be there with my seconds. I bid you both good night.
George, what have you done? Sergio is the most accurate marksman in the regiment.
Is he? We shall see.
Before dawn, I waited for him at the firing range with my 3 seconds. He arrived presently with 1 second on foot in uniform. He had his cap in his hand and was taking something out of it and putting it into his mouth. His unconcerned air made me nervous.
Colonel, would you instruct the seconds to measure off the distance for us?
It was cherries he was eating out of his cap, one after the other. I was tense with anger at his indifference.
12 paces would be about right, would you say, Colonel?
Yes, 12.
I believe it is you who must fire the first shot, Colonel, so go ahead whenever you're ready. I'll just have a few more of these cherries while I wait. Delicious, they're imported from Spain.
It was quite the most exasperating experience of my life. My agitation was so great, I knew that my hand would shake. So in order to give myself time to calm down, I ceded to him to fire the first shot.
As you wish, Colonel. Ready?
Anytime. His bullet went right through my cap. That hole, you see there, front and back, hardly touched me. Singed a hair, perhaps. I didn't even feel it. Now it was my turn. But the man had absolutely no fear. He kept eating the cherries as though he had nothing better to do. Unnerving is the word for it.
Any time. Please fire, Colonel.
I thought to myself, what's the use of depriving this man of life when he attaches no value to it whatsoever? I put down my pistol.
Dear man, you don't have to wait until I'm finished. It's your turn to finish me.
You don't seem to be ready for death just at present. Obviously, you wish to go on with your breakfast. Don't let me stop you.
Please, Colonel, I enjoy eating. I cannot think of a better way to die. And I expect you to do your duty as an honorable man.
I cannot. I will not fire.
Just as you please. Shall we say, then, that you owe me a shot? I shall always be At your service?
My dear Nicholson, that was it. That was all. The duel came to an end. I was then transferred from Madras to Kampala, and now this letter from one of my old friends. It informs me that my adversary, who is still in Madras, is planning to be married. So we shall see if he will still look death in the face with such indifference on the eve of marriage as he did eating cherries at dawn.
So, that is why you're leaving Kampala.
The man said he was at my service, didn't he? I don't like to keep anyone waiting.
Why are you so determined to fire that last shot, Sergio? Because he slapped you? Or because when he shot you believed he missed killing you deliberately?
Nicholson, it's getting late. One more bag to pack. I don't want to miss the 6 o'clock coach.
Suppose you find George in Madras. Suppose you arrange to fire that shot, and you miss. Then what?
It is again his turn to fire at me.
And if this time he does not miss, remember it is the eve of his wedding. He risks more than breakfast. Sergio, forget the duel. It accomplishes nothing.
Here, catch. Keep the cap for me. If I don't come back, wear it on dress parades. Goodbye.
The last I saw of Sergio, he was striding out of the house as mysterious and proud, stubborn and strange as ever. I held his red cap with the gold braid and the gold tassel in my hand and wondered if I should ever see him again.
The Duel of Honor was a private encounter as the result of real or imagined insults. It started about the 15th century and spread over Europe. The macho men of the time flashed swords and pulled triggers. Even the British military code authorized dueling. But times change, don't they? By today's standards of behavior, any such private vendetta is called murder. I shall return shortly with Act 3. Time passes. Colonel Sergio never returns to his regiment in Kampala. Captain Nicholson and many in his charge are transferred to Bombay. His adjutant turns out to be the man he suspected of cheating at baccarat. Staff officer, Lieutenant Lawrence, charged with the day's routines, distribution of orders, etc. The lieutenant has an unusual message to deliver this morning.
Count George van Heuvel? No, the name is not familiar.
The Count, I was told, is rarely seen about town. The Countess takes outings in an open carriage in the park, sitting behind her coachman in solitary splendor, and by all accounts is the most beautiful woman in India.
How long have they lived here?
Several years, I understand. A fine family.
Children?
Not so far as I know, sir. They are important on the local scene, I would say.
And we need friends here.
I would suggest, sir, you give serious consideration to accepting the invitation.
I will, Lawrence. Definitely. I not only considered, but accepted. A few days later, I was taken to one of the fine Indian palaces, so many of which have been sold to foreigners. I was shown into a spacious room lined with books and paintings. At a tea table by the fireplace sat a beautiful young woman.
Captain Nicholson, please sit down. I'm just about to pour tea. My husband will join us shortly. He was called by one of the overseers. It's a problem trying to grow crops in this part of India. I am the Countess van Heuvel.
A great pleasure, madam.
Do you take sugar? I understand your regiment has only recently been posted to Bombay.
Oh, that's quite true.
It was I who persuaded my husband that we should have you call on us. Europeans in this part of the world need all the friends they can get.
You are not English, madam?
Dutch. But my family has always lived in India, and for 100 years my husband's family has grown cotton, especially for the royal house.
Oh, this is quite an extraordinary room. I'm sure the whole house is...
Oh, that's my husband. He always takes his dogs with him when he goes out to the farms and plantations. Darling, Captain Nicholson is already here. I've poured him a cup. May I do for you?
Yes, my dear. Oh, how do you do, sir? A pleasure.
Count von Heuvel.
Do sit down. I'll be right with you. Darling, have you been up most of the afternoon?
I have, and I'm just beginning to feel it, but I did so want to meet Captain Nicholson.
Captain, make yourself at home. I just want to help my wife upstairs.
The Count took her by the arm and rather steered her out of the door. I walked about the room, examining the books and paintings. One of them, a view of Switzerland, struck me. Snowbanks, distant Alps, very blue sky. But not the scene itself as much as the fact that the canvas had been shot through in two places, one right above the other, a bit higher than my head.
I notice you're looking at a wounded painting.
They looked like bullet holes.
They are.
I hope I didn't tire the Countess. I had no idea she wasn't feeling well.
No, it's something we keep to ourselves. My wife is recovering from a serious eye injury.
How terrible.
Nobody's been able to tell us what caused her blindness, but suddenly it happened out of the blue. It was a short time before we were married. She was unable to see. And then, as if by some miracle, also inexplicable, a few years ago, her sight gradually began to return.
That is a miracle.
It was you gazing at that painting that brought it to mind. If I were asked what was the turning point in her blindness, I would say 4 years ago, almost to the day, 2 bullets were fired into that painting.
Now that you've told me there are bullet holes in that painting, I can't contain my curiosity.
How they got there. Yes. Do you shoot well, Captain?
Tolerably.
I was quite a good marksman, but I haven't touched a gun in 4 years. I'm sure I wouldn't be too bad a shot today if I had to.
Well, don't be too sure, Your Excellency. If you neglect to practice, your hand loses its cunning. A man, a valuable friend of the old days, he was the best shot I ever met. He used to practice with his pistols or gun 3 times a day, every day before dinner while drinking a glass of brandy.
That's a peculiar combination.
He was a peculiar man.
I wonder, what was his name?
Sergio. Colonel Sergio.
You knew Sergio?
Your Excellency, we were intimate friends. But it's a number of years, almost 5, since I've had any news of him. Then you knew him also?
Yes, very well. Did he ever tell you of a strange episode in his life involving a duel which was never completed?
The young man whom he insulted at a ball and who slapped him in return?
Did he tell you the name of the young man?
If he did, then I've forgotten it. I beg your pardon. Could it have been you?
It was. And that snowy Swiss scene with the 2 bullet holes is a memento of our last meeting, Sergio's and mine.
I hope you will forgive me for bringing up the subject. I had no idea.
You see, I made it impossible for him to fire the last shot. And it is only right for you to know how Colonel Sergio revenged himself. 6 years ago, I met my wife. We married. One day, she woke, and light was no different from darkness. She remained home. I would go out on business. And one day, when I returned, I was told there was a man waiting for me in this room who would not give his name. He had 7 days' growth on his chin. Or more like 7 weeks. I didn't know him.
You don't recognize me, Count.
I'm afraid...
George, take a good look. Are you sure you don't know me? Sergio.
I'm quite surprised. On the other hand, I'm not. I expected you for some time.
George, there was a little matter of a shot due me. And I have come to fire that shot.
Where? Here?
Right here. In this room. Are you ready?
I'll measure out 12 paces. 12 paces to here. Colonel, I see you've drawn your pistol.
I have been prepared for a long time.
I ask only one thing of you. These doors behind me, when I have closed them, shoot quickly before my wife enters. Although she is unable to see very clearly and may not even see you over there in the shadows, she will sense right away something is wrong. Please, hurry. Colonel, why are you waiting? I am standing here ready. What is the matter?
I regret that my pistol is not loaded with cherry stones. The bullet is heavy.
What do you mean?
You don't remember eating cherries that morning on the firing range?
Oh, yes, I remember. But I was alone then. No one needed me or depended upon me. If I wanted to throw my life away, it was my doing. If I wished to be brave or foolhardy or dare you, no one but I would be hurt. But today, I have a loving wife who cannot see. Good heavens, man, have it over with. Shoot. Oh. Why are you lowering your pistol?
It seems to me this is not a duel, but murder. And I am not accustomed to taking aim at an unarmed man. We shall begin again, as if it were that very morning on the firing range, and cast lots as to who shall fire first.
I raised some objections. I feared that at any moment my wife would come in. I loaded my own pistol. We drew lots, and I drew the first number.
Go ahead. You fire first at me. This is the second time you have missed me at 12 paces. Again, your bullet went narrowly over my head. I could smell it.
Where did the bullet go? Into the wall?
Are you still pretending you cannot hit me? The bullet hole is there, in the snowbank of that painting. Now it's my turn. And my friend, I shan't miss.
I heard a shot. Oh, what is it? George, where are you? George, are you all right?
I'm right here, darling. There now. Calm down. I'm perfectly fine.
You're not wounded, are you? How did your gun go off? Oh, there's someone in the room. Who are you? Who is it? Are you a thief? What do you want?
My darling, we were playing a game. He's an old friend.
You, sir, who are you? George, who is he?
I assure you, we were only joking. Isn't that right, Sergio?
What did you call him?
It's Colonel Sergio. Do you remember him?
Sergio. You? Come closer. It's hard for me to distinguish without bright light.
He told me, Marta. I'm very sorry.
It's going to be all right. They all say it. What are you doing here? What is that in your hand? You too, George. Both of you. With guns?
We were both having a little joke, that's all. I once spoke to him in anger, and he slapped my face. As a joke. Another time, he sent a bullet through my cap. As a joke. Your humorous husband played his third joke today, firing at me from only 12 paces, yet missing me completely. If I stop now, he wins everything. He keeps everything. The woman I wish to marry, the duel, even my honor. All in jest, of course. But now, I feel I would like to have the last joke.
Sergio, don't. Sergio, I know you're aiming your pistol at George. Don't, I beg you.
Marta, get up from the floor. Aren't you ashamed? All right. Go on, Colonel. Are you going to fire or not?
No, I will not. I am satisfied. I've seen your confusion, your alarm. I forced you to fire at me. That is enough for me. You will never forget this hour. You will remember me. I leave you to your conscience.
And then he turned to go. He stopped in the doorway, and looking back at the painting with my one bullet hole, almost without taking aim, he fired. His bullet, as you can see, Captain Nicholson, is only 1 centimeter from mine. It was too much for Martha. She fainted. I took her up to bed. But, as I said before, Captain, from that day on, 4 years ago, her sight began miraculously to return.
I stood at the gravesite, looking at the coffin containing the remains of the man who had died in action against the Pindari bandits. Lieutenant Lawrence, who had challenged me to a duel, stood beside me.
Sir, will you accept my deepest apologies? I do not wish to cross swords or pistol shots with you.
I nodded. Neither did I. 4 men, I was one of them, slowly let go the ropes to lower our colonel. When the casket reached bottom, the gravediggers shoveled in the earth. The entire regiment, each man threw in a handful. I was the last. From under my tunic, I took Sergio's old red cap with the gold trim and the gold tassel and dropped it into the grave. It landed very close to his head. I could almost see him wearing it.
It is the art of Alexander Pushkin, author of the story upon which this Mystery Theater adaptation is based, to be able to depict universal themes such as love, self-sacrifice, and honor in the simplest and most telling terms. The author of Boris Godunov and Eugene Onegin has condensed so much of the mystery of struggling souls into this brief and vivid tale. It is not a story I am ever likely to forget. I shall return shortly, and death its other, and I will look on both indifferently. For let the gods so speed me as I love the name of honor more than I fear death. Honor. Sometimes I wonder, is it a virtue only of the past? Has it become an endangered species? Our cast included Lee Richardson, Terry Keane, Russell Horton, and Bernard Grant. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Well, I might as well do it now and get it over with. Some way to celebrate the first day I get home. Officer, my name is Gene Fowler. Someone called me at home and asked me to come over to the police station. Is it about the speeding ticket?
Jack, I think this is the man you're looking for.
Somebody wants to see me?
Don't turn around. Just stand facing the desk and put your arms behind your back.
Hey.
Hold your wrists closer together. Thank you. Stay right there and don't move.
Hey, why are you putting handcuffs on me? What are you doing?
Making sure you're not carrying a gun.
Is he clean?
Yeah. Write it down on the sheet. You can turn around now, Mr. Fowler.
Will somebody please tell me what this is all about? What did I do?
Mr. Fowler, you're under arrest for armed robbery.
This is Tammy Grimes inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
Children. What will their future be like? Your children's education will affect them for the rest of their lives. That's why planning a child's education is so important. As a parent, naturally, you want to provide the best. No decision regarding your child's education should be made until all the options have been examined. One of the many excellent forms of education available in America is the independent boarding school. Boarding schools offer a wide choice of courses, extracurricular activities, and scholarship opportunities. You owe it to yourself and your children to examine the options available in America's boarding schools. To find out about more than 80 nonprofit schools throughout the country, write for a free booklet to Boarding Schools, Baltimore, Maryland, 21202. A public service of the National Association of Independent Schools and this station.
WFAA, Dallas Fort Worth.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The optimist proclaims that we live in the best of all possible worlds, and the pessimist fears that it's true. However, whether the world is good or bad, or even indifferent, at least there is unanimous agreement that this is the only world we have. Or is that agreement unanimous?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Taylor. She was a witch. Karen, surely you don't believe. You can't believe in witches. Then why did the milk go sour? And why did the horses go lame? And why did the barn burn down? Answer that, Mrs. Taylor. Natural causes, Karen. So? Isn't the witch a living creature? Isn't the witch part of nature, too?
Mystery drama, The White Ghost, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Ralph Bell and Ann Williams. It is sponsored in part by Carrier Air Conditioning and True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One.
You want your house to be a home all year round. You can do it economically, no matter what the weather's like outside. You can change it so easily. So make summer a cooling thing. Turn winter into spring. It's the right time for Carrier. Carrier's right for the time.
The higher energy costs go, the more you need Carrier heat pump air conditioning. It cools your home in summer, heats it in winter for up to half the cost of electric heat and less than most oil systems. So before you replace your old furnace or put in air conditioning, talk to your Carrier dealer about heat pump air conditioning. He's the expert.
So make summer a cooling thing. Turn winter into spring. It's the right time for Carrier. Carrier's right for the time.
Today, more than ever, isn't it great to know scouting is still going strong?
Scouting's a lot of fun, and you get a lot out of it because you can camp and you can work on merit badges and you can work on skill
Still
awards.
helping our kids grow up to become good Americans, to be prepared.
You might even be able to work to Eagle Scout, and it helps you a lot when you grow up, and it's a lot of fun because you get to do lots of things.
Yes, thanks to the United Way and people everywhere, Scouting is still teaching honesty, self-reliance, respect. All the ideals worth believing in, ideals worth supporting.
Well, this way you get to camp out in the woods and you get to cook your own food and find out what it's like to just be out in the wilderness seeing how you can do.
Get behind Scouting. Become a sustaining member. Call the Boy Scouts of America, list it in your phone book, and make a contribution. Let's keep Scouting going stronger than ever.
Get him to join, and then he can get another friend to join, and pretty soon everyone will be in Scouting. It was a gentleman named John Haywood who back in the Elizabethan era said, "You can't have your cake and eat it." Well, he may have been a fine poet, a
perceptive observer of human comedy, but he blew this one. Because the fact is, you can have your cake and eat it. You can have it both ways. You can even have it always. You can have whatever you want and whenever you want it. That is, provided you know how to go about it. A gentleman who obviously knows how to go about it is Mr. Donald Taylor.
How lovely it is, Donald.
Yes, that is beautiful music, Phyllis, darling.
Not just the music, but everything.
Everything?
Oh, yes, everything. Does a woman have the right to be as happy as I am?
Well, darling, that sounds like a question that might be probably posed on some soap opera program.
And I feel guilty.
Oh, why?
There's so many people I know who are miserable.
Well, darling, that's not your fault.
I can't believe I'm so lucky.
You're not lucky. You work very hard.
I do? At what?
At being you. At being the most wonderful wife a man could ever dare to hope for. Oh, excuse me, dearest. Hello.
Darling.
Yes.
Oh, you're not alone.
No.
Have you told her yet?
No, Congressman.
But you promised. You promised you'd work it out.
Yes, well, of course.
With her.
Certainly.
When?
Well, you know what it says in the Bible, Congressman. To all things there's a season.
Don, I must see you.
Congressman, can't it wait?
Donald, if I don't see you tonight, I'll kill myself.
Well, that is a rather extreme position.
I mean it, Donald. I'll kill myself. And before I do, I'll send a letter to all the newspapers telling them about us.
Oh, I see.
You'd better get over here.
Well, Congressman, I think this does call for a meeting. I'll be there within the hour.
Is something wrong, dear?
Oh, it's just that if you elect a fool, you can expect him to behave according to form. There's a little political problem which requires my presence.
Oh, shall you be out late?
Yes, I'm afraid so. It'll be a long, boring evening, but the proposed legislation is of the utmost importance.
I'm so proud of you, Donald, darling.
My dear, I shall return just as soon as I possibly can.
I've stopped telling my friends about you.
Oh, have you?
They simply cannot believe that anyone could be so kind, so considerate, so gentle.
Donald! Oh, Donald! Why did you strike me?
Don't you ever do that again. Don't you ever call my home again. Don't you ever threaten. And don't you ever forget it.
Donald! What's come over you?
You'll kill yourself and write a letter to the newspaper. Which paper would print it? Which paper is anxious to invite a libel suit?
I wouldn't write a letter to any paper. I just said that because I'm so frightened and miserable.
Trudy, we've come to the end.
The end? Of what?
The end of the affair.
Affair?
Every affair has a beginning, and whatever begins eventually ends. It's the law of nature.
But I love you. And you love me.
Oh, do I?
Well, you said so. Donald, you said you were unhappy, desperately unhappy at home. You said you wanted to leave her and marry me. Were you lying to me?
Yes.
Donald.
I paid generously for the privilege of telling you a lie. And you have quite a bit to show for it. The apartment, clothes, jewelry.
Why do you think I agreed to the apartment? Why do you think I agreed to everything? I believed you, Donald.
Oh, now sit down, Trudy. I know you come from a small town, a very small town, but surely no one is that naive.
I believed you.
Now, look, I want to do something for you. I have a friend. He's quite wealthy.
What are you saying, Donald?
Well, wouldn't you like to make another connection? A gentleman who would certainly take the very best care of you.
Don't you dare talk
talk to me like that. I'm not that kind of a girl.
Oh, my dear, you are. You are now. And you should be grateful to me for seeing to it that you will be highly successful.
I was a good girl. I guess nobody ever talks like that anymore. Oh, go ahead, laugh at me.
Trudy, Jim Pendleton is absolutely wild over you. He saw us that night at the party.
Small town girls like me. We come to the big city. We think we're going to become somebody.
You know, he said to me the next day, Don, who's that absolutely smashing girl you were with?
This is what we become.
Everything always works out for the best, Trudy. Now, look, why don't we have a
I never thought it would that it could ever happen to me.
Jim Pendleton's really a very lucky devil.
He is?
When I think of you and Jim, I know I'm going to be jealous.
Well, would Jim object to sharing me with you, Donald?
Jim is quite busy. He does go out of town a great deal at that. And, I guess what he doesn't know. You know, you're really a wonderful girl, Trudy.
Am I?
Oh, yes. Of course, you are understandably upset. When I walked in here, I must admit that I was too, but you're basically a level-headed girl, you know. That's why I was attracted to you in the first place. Good girl, you're behaving admirably. Now, come here. Sit down. I've got a gift for you.
Have you?
I thought it'd be a kind of a going-away gift, but, looks like you're not really going away.
That's a coincidence. I have a gift for you, too.
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. Where is it?
I've been keeping it in this drawer.
Oh, yes? What is it?
It's an ounce of lead.
Trudy. Trudy, you're crazy.
Yes. I believe you. That should prove I was crazy.
Trudy, put down that revolver.
A gift from me to you.
Now, you can't get away with it.
I don't want to get away with anything, Donald. After I kill you, I'll turn the gun on myself.
Now, Trudy, listen to me.
There's nothing you can tell me, Donald. Not anymore.
Trudy.
I don't care anymore. Goodbye, Donald.
I can't be found here dead in your apartment.
I'll write a note. I'll explain it. Goodbye, Donald. It doesn't fire. Why doesn't it fire?
All right, give me that gun.
Let go of me.
You fool. Quit pulling that trigger. There might be a live round. Let go of the gun now.
Why doesn't it fire?
Let go. Let go. Trudy. Oh, no. No.
Good morning, darling. A delightful breakfast. English muffins and Mendelssohn. Pour you some coffee.
Thank you, Alistair.
What time did you get home last night?
Oh, very late.
How'd the meeting go?
The meeting? Oh, well, problems.
Have any trouble with the congressman?
Yes, is there anything new in the paper?
Yes. There's been a murder.
Unfortunately, that happens too often.
We've become such a violent society.
Who was murdered?
Oh, her name was Gertrude Nelson. Well, you should know who she is.
Should I?
At first, the name didn't mean anything to me either. Then as I read on, it said she worked at the Cloverdale Country Club.
Well, that's our club.
Yes. And it's Trudy.
Trudy?
Yes, Trudy. The stunning blonde-haired girl who was cashier in the coffee shop.
Oh, Trudy.
Someone broke into her apartment and shot her.
Broke in?
Yes. Well, there were signs of a struggle, as if she'd put up a fight. And a rear window was broken. Her empty purse was on the floor. Evidently, some money and jewels were taken.
Do the police have any leads?
Oh, the paper doesn't say.
Oh, poor girl. She was sweet.
The one that did this thing. Does he realize he snuffed out a beautiful young life? Or has murder become so ordinary, so commonplace?
Oh, now, darling, it doesn't do to let your thoughts dwell on morbid matters. Besides, there's nothing anyone can do for her now. I'm sorry you're so upset.
Oh, she was a poor girl trying to make something of herself. The world is so unfair.
My darling, you have to accept the world for what it is.
Oh, yes, I suppose so.
Well, I must get to the office.
But you haven't had breakfast?
There's no time, dear. I'll see you this evening.
Is something wrong?
Oh, what could be wrong?
I don't know. It's just you seem so abrupt and so preoccupied, as if something's troubling you.
Oh, dearest. I look at you, and I don't have a worry in the world. Miss Powers, I have to concentrate on this report. I don't want to take any calls for the next half hour. Didn't I just tell her? Oh, damn, it's a private line. Hello? Hello?
Donald.
Who?
Donald, darling. It's me.
What is this?
Me. Trudy.
You're dead.
I want you to know I'm very happy.
Who is this?
You would be happy here with me.
Now, listen.
With me. With me, Donald.
Now, look here.
We would be so happy together here, Donald.
It's a joke. It's a practical joke. But who knew about Trudy and me? I was careful. No one knew about us. If anyone knew, they'd tell the police. Wouldn't they? Well, the police haven't called on me. They would if they knew. So if it isn't a joke, but... Oh, no, it can't be. It can't be. The other thing either. It can't be Trudy. It can. It can't. It is. It isn't. Life is filled with questions. True or false. Multiple choice. We're always being confronted and tested. Particularly if we're involved with murder. But on this show, in addition to questions, you also get answers. A few will be delivered when I return with Act 2.
Right now, your True Value hardware store can show you 2 simple ways to save money by spending money. Hi, Pat Summerall to explain how. First, go to your True Value hardware store for Owens Corning Dust Stop Furnace Filters. Install one in your furnace or in summer in your central cooling system. Change it when the fiberglass filtering material gets dirty, about once a month. Your furnace or cooling system won't have to work so hard, so it'll use less fuel to provide the same amount of heat or cooling, so you'll save money. And second, go to your True Value hardware store for General Electric Soft White Plus light bulbs in 75 and 100 watt sizes. They cost a little bit more, but they last twice as long as standard bulbs, so you'll save money again. Owens Corning Dust Stop Furnace Filters and GE Soft White Plus light bulbs are 2 simple ways to save money by spending money. Find them at your participating True Value hardware store. And remember now, you can charge your purchases on Master Charge at many stores.
Dreams. We all seek to understand the many ways in which God reveals His Word. Throughout time, God has spoken to man in dreams. Jehovah said in the Old Testament, "Listen to my words. If a man be a prophet, I make myself known to him in visions. I speak to him in dreams." So, pay attention to your own dreams. They might well reveal flashes of the future, predictions and warnings of things to come. They may give you a glimpse of God's guidance to lead you back to the peace and security of His way. For your free booklet on dreams, write to the Foundation Church, 1147 First Avenue, New York, New York, 10021. That's the Foundation Church, 1147 First Avenue, New York, New York, 10021.
In a variety of statements, scores of poets and sages assure us that murder cannot be kept secret or hidden. Is that really true? How many murders remain unsolved? How many killers evade the law? Unfortunately, quite a few. Donald Taylor is doing a bit of soul searching. he didn't exactly kill Trudy. It was self-defense. They struggled for the gun. She actually killed herself. But can he afford to have even that much known? Of course not.
Dear Phyllis, this letter will serve to introduce Karen Hagstrom. You know how you complain it's so difficult to find an adequate maid? Well, Karen worked for Bert's mother. A lovely woman, perhaps a bit superstitious, but we all can't be perfect. From here, it's on to Singapore and India. See you in 6 months. Love, Lolly Smith. Well, Karen?
Yeah, ma'am?
I do need a maid. And if Mrs. Smith is so taken with you, I'm sure you must be wonderful.
I hope you will be pleased with me, Mrs. Taylor.
As you can see, I can't get around much.
Oh, I will take good care of you, Mrs. Taylor.
It's difficult to work for me. I have to be wheeled about constantly. I shouldn't say this, I suppose, but I do have difficulty in keeping servants.
Oh, you look like a lovely lady.
Lovely lady. I'm an old lady.
Oh, no. Oh, it's so sunny. Let me wheel you to the terrace, and I will brush your hair.
Oh, you seem to be a very nice person, Karen.
Thank you.
And Mrs. Smith is an excellent judge of character. And if you can start immediately...
Darling, you look magnificent.
I have a new maid.
Well, I hope you can keep this one.
Oh, yes, she's a perfect gem. Lolly Smith recommended her. She's worked for Bert's mother. She's so kind, so gentle.
Oh, excuse me, dear. Hello. Hello.
Donald, darling.
Who?
It's so wonderful here where I am. You'd love it.
Who was that, darling?
It's the wrong number.
You seem so upset.
Well, actually, it wasn't a wrong number. It's an obscene call.
Oh, it's a dreadful world, Donald. Sometimes I don't feel so badly being out of...
Oh, Mrs. Taylor?
Yes, Karen. Oh, Karen, this is Mr. Taylor.
Oh, pleased to know you, sir.
How do you do?
Will you want to wear the red sweater tomorrow? I'll wash it out.
Oh, don't bother. Mrs. Prentice does the laundry.
Oh, no. I'll do it myself. Ring when you want me to put you to bed.
I will, Karen. Thank you.
Well, she seems capable enough.
You know, as she stood here near the table in the candlelight, she seemed to remind me of someone.
Oh, yes? Who?
Oh, for just a moment. It was just the way the light reflected on her face. Oh, she reminded me of that poor girl.
Which poor girl?
The one who was murdered. Trudy.
Well, how can you say that? Well, this one is at least 10, perhaps 15 years older. Now, darling, for almost a month, ever since that poor girl was murdered, you keep bringing up her name.
I can't help it.
Well, why? You hardly knew her. I mean, it's a tragic thing.
Oh, but she was so beautiful. You know what I said to myself the first time I saw her at the club? For no reason at all. I said, if our little Madeline had lived, she might have looked like that.
Oh. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault.
Phyllis.
Don't say anything, darling. You don't have to.
Well, I think of the child dead and you in the wheelchair all these years.
We must accept fate and make the best of our lives. Oh, we have, haven't we, darling? You've been the most wonderful husband. Oh, let one of the servants answer, dear.
Well, it's ringing on the private wire.
Donald, darling.
Was it the same?
Yes.
But, darling, who would know your private number?
Let's put it from our minds.
It upsets me.
Darling, you can't afford that.
I know. Perhaps I'd better get to my room.
Oh,
no, not again.
Hello.
Donald?
Oh. Hello, Jim.
Don, about that order we placed with you. You know, I've been thinking about it, and you could do a lot better. Just mull it over and get to me in the morning, huh? Regards to Phyllis.
Yeah, sure.
Just between us, pal. What a shame about that Trudy. She sure was something, huh? You know, you're lucky nobody knew about you and her. That is, nobody except me. But I'm your pal. I'll keep my mouth shut.
I know you will, Jim.
And about the price. Now, I am positive you can do a little better if you really put your mind to it, huh? Night, pal.
Good night.
What was that all about, dear?
It was the obscene phone call.
Don, what are you saying? Wasn't that Jim Pendleton?
Yes, dear.
Donald, these past few days you've been so preoccupied.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll have to look through some papers. Perhaps your maid had better help you to bed,
Yeah, Mrs. Taylor, she was a witch. Oh, now, Karen, surely you don't believe... You can't believe in witches. Then why did the milk turn sour? Why did the horses take sick and die? Why did the barn burn down? Answer that, Mrs. Taylor. Natural causes. So, and a witch is part of nature, too. A witch is a living thing. This is so comfortable, Karen. I shall be back after midnight to help you turn around and fix the bed. But, Karen, dear, you won't get very much rest. Oh, I am not here to rest, Mrs. Taylor. I'm here to work. Mrs. Taylor? Yes, Karen? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I came to see if you are awake. Oh, I am. Would you open the window, please? It's stuffy in here. Oh, yeah, Mrs. Taylor. What is it, Karen? Oh, it's a spooker. Karen? It's a ghost. A white ghost. Look, it's coming here. No! I am so sorry. I bothered everyone. Now, Karen, you know there's no such thing as a ghost.
Where was this ghost, Karen?
She came from the woods near the greenhouse and on the lawn.
She?
Oh, yeah, she. The white ghost. Oh, she's always a woman. And this woman, she had long blonde hair. She's always a girl who's been murdered. And she comes back.
Now, that's nonsense.
Oh, no. But it is true. She always comes back to the house of the people who have loved her to let them know she still loves them.
But we don't know any girl who has been murdered.
Yes, we do.
But she was a stranger.
I loved her.
Now, look, it's time we all got to bed. Good night, Karen. I'll see to Mrs. Taylor.
Yeah, good night. Poor girl. She made it seem so real. Could it be true?
Could what be true?
She's convinced she actually saw a white ghost.
Darling, you do need your rest. Try to sleep. Jim, it's Don.
Don, hey, do you know what time it is?
It's exactly 2:45.
Yeah, well, that's A.M., buddy. A.M.
I have to see you.
Yeah, sure. First thing in the morning.
It's morning now.
Look, it'll take at least an hour for me to get to your place or for you to get to mine.
It's only a half hour if we meet halfway.
Well, you sure you want to?
Well, you want that price reduction, don't you?
You're the doctor.
All right, take the shore road and pull over near the interstate sign near exit 4. Let's meet in exactly 30 minutes.
John?
Hello, Jim.
Hey, what's all this about?
Let's start at the beginning, Jimmy. For a long time, you've been trying to buy my company. haven't you?
Don, it is 3:20
It would solve a lot of your raw material headaches, wouldn't it?
Don, what are you driving at?
But as chairman of the board, I've blocked the sale, right?
Don, what?
So, how do you get me out, huh? By making me look bad. Forcing me to resign.
Forcing you to...
Or else putting me in the middle of a scandal.
Scandal?
Or even try to drive me out of my mind.
I don't know what you're in. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about, huh? Well, you're the only one who knows about Trudy and me. You could tell the police about our relationship, huh?
You are crazy.
Am I? You're applying the pressure on all three fronts, aren't you?
Don, I am not going to do any such thing.
It was you who hired an actress to pose on the phone as Trudy. And tonight you even had her get into some flimsy thing and float across my lawn as the ghost of Trudy. Now, Jim, you and I know there are no ghosts. That dead girls cannot speak on the phone.
Look, I've heard just about enough.
Oh, yes? Well, that's all there is. And so now...
What are you doing with that? What are you doing with that?
Oh, what do people usually do with a gun? Kill, huh?
No, Donald, we're friends.
Yes, we were. Until you saw a way to get ahead of me.
Donald, please don't kill me.
Well, Jim, I have no choice. You could always go to the police, and then the story gets out, and I'm through.
Don, I swear to you, I'll never...
I'm sorry, Jim, I'm sorry. You shouldn't have hired some girl.
I didn't. I swear to you, Jim, I never...
I said I was sorry.
But you just can't kill another human being.
Oh, yes, you can, Jim. You can even get used to it. Once you've been in on it.
No! Don, please, I didn't do anything. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Good morning, Phyllis Darling.
Morning, dear. I don't have any music playing this morning because I'm afraid it wouldn't be appropriate. I have very bad news for you. Jim Pendleton's been murdered.
What?
I heard it on the radio.
Jim? Now, wait a minute. You can't mean Jim Pendleton.
Poor Don. He was such a good friend.
How? Where?
Last night, on the shore highway. Someone shot him. Oh, these killings, the senseless violence. Oh, Donald, it's dreadful.
Oh, we played golf the other day.
Fortunately, he wasn't married, so there's no family that would be deprived.
Jim Pendleton? Why, he was one of the nicest human beings. Hello.
Hello, Donald. Darling, I'm so lonesome without you. Please, come to me.
No.
Donald, darling, what is it? What is it?
What is it indeed? Or more properly, who is it? Trudy, we know, is dead. And if Jim isn't paying someone to impersonate her on the phone, or to behave as her shade, then with what are we dealing here? For this kind of answer, you have to be here for the third act, which I shall bring in just a few moments.
To the man who bought the Skyhawk, to the girl in the Century, we're glad you like your Buicks, glad you set your spirit free. And to the family from Ohio, to the folks up in St. Paul, nice to see you join us, nice to see you all.
Do you know that over 250,000 people have already bought 1976 Buicks?
No, we didn't know that.
You like your Buick, don't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
A lot? A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably nothing you don't like about your Buick, right?
I can't think of a thing.
Well, we could probably even say you love your Buick, right?
Yeah.
We could say that I love my Buick. In fact, I'll bet you wouldn't trade that Buick for $1 million.
Oh, I wouldn't bet that.
Oh, he bet it, didn't he? Okay, it's a bet. Here's the Buick. Where is the cashola? Let me see it. I don't think he's coming across.
Nice to see you join us. We're glad it came to be. Nice to see you join us. Like your spirit's free.
Buick, dedicated to the free spirit in just about everyone.
Hello, I'm Dolly Parton. Have you ever watched a weaver at his trade? Shuttles weaving faster and faster on the loom, creating a design where none has been before. And come to think of it, life's pattern is woven in just the same way. Born of many different threads, meeting, merging, spinning out the small fabric of our existence. The March of Dimes is trying to create a better fabric of life, free from the tragedy of birth defects. A life which ensures every newborn the right to the most precious heritage of all, good health at birth. Medical service programs, scientific research, public education, all are part of the March of Dimes fight against this #1 health problem for our nation's children. But a weaver, any weaver, needs help along the way, and birth defects are forever unless you help. Help weave a tomorrow full of bright promise for our next generation, a tomorrow without handicaps at birth. Please, give to the March of Dimes. Thank you.
Grown men, intelligent men, do not believe in ghosts, especially in broad daylight, when all's well with the world. Yet there comes a time at night when no one is too sure, especially if it's a trying time, a time filled with fears and guilt. Then the veneer of a few thousand years of civilization is stripped away. Then we are all back there, in the caves, shuddering at shadows.
Yeah, Mrs. Taylor, the place is haunted. Haunted? Yeah, from the old country. The old people say the white ghost is the unmarried young girl that dies.
Oh, come, Carrie.
Yeah, and she dies for love.
Well, the only young girl we knew who died recently was poor Trudy Nelson. And she didn't die for love. She was murdered.
This is her ghost, and she did die for love.
Karen, could you bring in some fresh coffee, please?
Yeah.
I'll have some too, Karen.
No, not until dinner. That's what your doctor said.
Phyllis, darling, how can you listen to all that nonsense?
Well, it isn't nonsense if she believes it.
Well, don't you find it upsetting?
Why should I? I think it's rather charming. Besides, she's such a wonderful maid. Well, how could I do without her? So gentle, so understanding. How can I ever thank Lolly Smith for recommending her?
Hello?
Donald.
Oh, no.
Donald, come with me. Come with me.
Now, listen.
Why do you avoid me? I come to the house to see you, and you avoid me.
No.
Donald?
It's all right, dear.
Those obscene phone calls? You should report it to the police, now shouldn't you?
There's nothing anyone can do.
Oh, Don, you're not well.
I wish this maid of yours wasn't so superstitious. It's kind of getting to me.
What is?
Oh, this ghost she sees.
You know, that girl has been on our minds ever since... Why? I wonder why.
Mr. Taylor, someone to see you.
Oh, yes? Who is it, Karen?
Well, he said he was a policeman.
Police?
Yeah.
Why
Well, it probably has to do with Jim Pendleton's death.
But why would the police come here?
Well, why? Because we were close friends. That's why. That was a stupid question. Oh, darling. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I understand. Where is the police officer, Karen?
I put him in the library.
Thank you, Karen.
You were Mr. Pendleton's best friend, Mr. Taylor?
No. We were friends.
Mm-hmm. Did he have any enemies you knew of?
Well, what do you mean by enemies?
Well, people who felt he injured them. People who may have hated him enough to kill him.
Well, the truth is, Lieutenant, I didn't really know him very well. We belonged to the same club. We played golf together.
Mm-hmm.
My company sold raw materials to his company.
I see.
But although we were cordial, spent some time together, it was... well, now that I think of it, it was all on the surface. So, you see, I couldn't tell you very much.
Well, you both belong to the Cloverdale Country Club?
Yes, that's right.
And you knew a Miss Trudy Nelson?
Well, yes, she was the cashier in the coffee shop.
Yes, she was murdered a month ago.
I know that.
Both Miss Nelson and Mr. Pendleton were killed by bullets fired from the same gun.
Oh? Well, how is that possible?
It's a fact. What it means or how it fits in, we don't know yet. How well did you know Trudy Nelson, Mr. Taylor?
How well? Mm-hmm. Well, I was aware of her as the cashier at our club. She was extremely attractive. Well, that's about all.
Did you ever see Miss Nelson away from the club?
Meaning what?
I think the question is clear.
Well, so is my answer, no.
Now, Miss Nelson has a sister. She came in recently from the Midwest. She said that Trudy used to call her on the phone every week and chat about the people she met here. And she mentioned you.
Me?
Yes. The sister said that Trudy had told her that you and she were having an affair.
Now, that's a lie.
She really had no evidence to support it, so we weren't going to embarrass you. I just thought I'd let you know what her sister said.
Where is her sister?
Oh, probably gone back home. She looked like a big farm girl. Well, if you should think of anything that might be helpful to us, please get in touch with me.
Yes, I certainly will. Hello.
Darling, you're in danger. The police, they know something.
What could the police know?
The gun. Why did you use the same gun? Oh, poor Donald, you were not made to kill. You were made to love. Come with me. Join me. Join me.
Hello. Oh, I'm going mad. I've got to stop this. I can't let myself go. I can't.
Karen? Yeah, what is it, Mrs. Taylor? Do you hear something? No, Mrs. Taylor. What time is it? It's 4:00 in the morning. I was asleep and I heard the telephone ring in Mr. Taylor's room. I couldn't go back to sleep, and then I heard footsteps. Oh, there? Outside. Oh, it might have been your husband walking. No. The steps were too light. It was a woman's walk. Are you sure? I saw her. You saw her? It was the ghost. The white ghost. But how could you see her? Well, if I lean all the way over, I can look out the window. Oh. And there she was. By the greenhouse.
I thought I heard voices in here. Phyllis, what are you doing up?
Oh, yes, I heard the phone ring in your bedroom. Who could have been calling so late?
Well, it was nothing, dear. It was nothing at all.
But, Donald...
I'm sorry it woke you.
Well, I'm glad it woke me, because I saw her.
You saw who?
Trudy.
Trudy?
The ghost of Trudy, the white ghost. The white ghost with the golden hair.
That's impossible.
The same ghost Karen saw out there. Don, tell her we understand.
But, Phyllis,
Darling, I'd go out there if I could. You must do this for me.
Well, why? Why?
Because I feel that if one of us told her we understand, she'd be able to rest. Finally.
Phyllis, do you realize what
Do it for me, Donald, for me.
But it's madness.
It's real. Donald, darling, it's real. I saw her. I saw the white ghost with my own eyes.
Well, I can't.
Are you afraid? Why? I mean, what's to fear? She was a fine young girl. How could she harm you?
But, Phyllis,
Karen. Yeah, ma'am? Karen, will you go outside with Mr. Taylor and help him find the white ghost? Oh, no, I couldn't. Karen. Besides, look, there's nothing to fear. She was such a lovely girl. I will go.
You've been around the other side of the greenhouse?
Yeah, Mr. Taylor.
Did you see anything?
I don't know, Mr. Taylor. Oh, what do you have there?
It's a gun.
A gun?
Well, what you saw, what my wife saw, was most likely a prowler.
Oh, a gun is of no use against a ghost.
Well, where is your ghost, Karen?
I don't know. Ghosts do not come and go when we ask them to. They do as they like. Oh, I had better go back inside to the missus. Good night, Mr. Taylor.
Good night. The thing to do is not to lose my head. Whatever is happening can be explained. Can be explained rationally. Explained somehow. What? What's that? Oh, no, it's nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. There's nothing out there. And everything's all right.
Donald.
Who are you?
Trudy. You're Trudy.
Oh, no.
Donald, come with me. Escape with me.
Escape?
The police officer, he suspects. Why else would he ask about you and me?
Oh, I'm dreaming.
No, you must come with me.
Where?
It's a lovely place. We'll be so happy.
I can't leave my wife.
She hasn't been your wife in 20 years. You've been pretending for 20 years. Come with me. Live with me. You know how wonderful it is with me, don't you?
Yes.
You want to come with me. That's why you brought the gun, isn't it?
Trudy, I didn't mean to kill you. It's just that sometimes I do things I can't control.
I know.
I didn't mean to kill you. I didn't mean it.
You didn't kill me. People who love each other never die. You and I, we will live forever. Now, look in my eyes and raise the gun slowly to your head. Don't look at the gun. Just look into my eyes. You won't feel anything. Just look into my eyes. Look, and...
Yes. Oh, yes, thank you, Lolly. Well, you knew how sensitive Donald was, how things disturbed him. I suppose he just... Well, Jim Pendleton, Don adored him, had been murdered. Oh, and I wanted to thank you so much for Karen. Although I couldn't keep her, she was so unnerved by Don's death. Said it was the white ghost that did it. She left. She was such a wonderful maid. Well, you know, Karen Hagstrom, who worked for Bert's mother. What? You don't know Karen Hagstrom? But, Mother, you gave me a letter of recommendation. You didn't. Oh, I simply can't believe it. You never heard of the woman in your life?
So, there you are. How do you want it? We are dealing with Trudy's ghost. Or Jim Pendleton did hire someone to pretend, and maybe no one told her to quit, so she just kept pretending. The police lieutenant said Trudy had a sister. Was that Karen Hagstrom? Well, that's what a properly told ghost story is supposed to do. Raise more questions than it answers. I may have more in just a few moments.
Tell me again. Okay. The Internal Revenue Service has over 80 free publications to help answer all those taxing questions you have on your mind. What if I'm a flagpole sitter whose pole was attacked by termites? All right. Flagpole, termites. It's publications 547 and 584. An ant left me an elephant, under 12 years of age.
for me to care for.
Adolescent elephant, 501.
People throw money when my 98-year-old uncle lifts weights at the beach. Is that income?
554 and 525.
Does the IRS have an answer for everything?
Well, just about. There are over 80 free publications for the asking at any IRS district office. You can write for them by using the order blank on your 1040 tax package. Yep, over 80 tax answering publications. Free from the IRS.
Who says there's no such thing as a perfect crime? If you analyze our story, you'll see we have no fewer than 3, which shows how prodigal we can be. The death of Trudy Nelson? The case is closed. The murder of Jim Pendleton? The case is closed. And how did Donald Taylor die? Was it suicide? Who knows? That case is closed. But we have plenty of open cases for you right here 7 times each week. Our cast included Ralph Bell, Ann Williams, Joan Shea, and Earl Hammond. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Door's locked. Oh, I got a pass key. There you are. You can go right in. Thank you. When he comes, I'll tell him you're in here. You know, what's this? Keys on the floor. Why, they're your keys, aren't they? It says KK on the holder. Well, they are my keys, but how did they get here? I thought I had them in my purse. That's why I had to ring for you. I couldn't find them. Well, no matter. Now you just make yourself comfortable.
Ray! Oh, my darling!
Oh, what is it?
Oh, what's the matter with him? He's been shot. Call a doctor, please. Hurry!
It may be too late for a doctor. Oh, he looks dead.
Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. I'm E.G. Marshall, amanuensis to those shadowy figures whose outre experiences are so faithfully related here at this point on your dial. Gambling, said George Washington, is the child of avarice, the brother of iniquity, and the father of mischief. But does that include a friendly little game? What happens to most friendly little games? Friends become enemies. Little becomes big, and suddenly it isn't a game anymore. But enough of this moralizing. Deal the cards.
Who are you?
You know who I am. I am the Countess Anna Fedotovna.
But you're dead.
Yes, I am dead.
Then how can you be standing there?
Look at me. Can you doubt I am the Countess?
But you were buried this afternoon.
What does that have to do with it?
What does that have to do with it?
Enough. Enough of this meaningless chatter. Let us get down to business.
What? What business?
Our mystery drama, The Queen of Spades, was adapted from the Alexander Pushkin classic, especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan, and stars Michael Tolan. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, Brewers of Budweiser. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Let us go back, perhaps 150 years to the Moscow of Imperial Russia. And let us make the acquaintance of some handsome young officers who have been engaging in the second most favorite pastime of handsome young officers, a friendly game of cards. It is now 5 o'clock in the morning, and supper, or breakfast, if you will, is being served. The winners, of course, have better appetites than the losers. But the champagne is flowing freely, and soon the entire company is in good spirits.
Well, Namarov, this should be a lesson to me.
What kind of lesson, Tomsky?
Never to play with members of the Horse Guard.
Oh, don't begrudge me a little financial success this evening. After all, you're the one who's lucky in love.
Luck, gentlemen, is merely the verdict of mathematics.
Hey, what's this? Herman, are you still here?
Yes. It was an interesting evening.
Well, gentlemen, your attention, please. Now, what do you think of our friend Lieutenant Herman here? For example, is it true, Herman, that you have never held a card in your hand?
It's true.
Is it true that you've never made a wager in all your life?
It's the gospel truth.
And yet you come here every night and you sit till 5 in the morning and watch the rest of us play?
Yes, Herman. Why?
Why? Gambling interests me very much. But I am not in the position to sacrifice the necessary in the hope of winning the superfluous.
Oh, that's Herman. That was spoken like a true German.
Yes, my father was German, and he was a prudent man.
Herman, I'll wager you still have the first ruble your father ever earned.
Yes, Herman. Is it true that your father left you $1 million?
Oh, it's all very well for you to talk, Tomsky. Your father is a prince. You have estates, you have serfs. But I must live on my salary.
Well, if that's the kind of living that pleases you...
Oh, it's easy to understand our fanatically economical friend here, but there's one person who has me completely baffled.
And who is that, Tomsky?
My grandmother, Countess Anna Fedotovna. She absolutely refuses to play cards.
Well, what is there so baffling about an old lady of over 85 who will not gamble?
Because this particular old lady knows the secret.
What secret?
I thought that would fetch you, Herman.
No, what secret?
The secret of how to win.
The secret of how to win?
How to win each time you play. How to win as if you could actually read the back of the cards.
Oh, there is no such secret.
Now I'm about to tell the secret. Pay attention, everyone, now. Some 60 years ago, my grandmother paid a visit to Paris, where, naturally, she created a sensation. She was hailed as the Muscovite Venus. The visit was a triumph, except for one little detail. Grandma lost her entire fortune, 1 million rubles, at a gambling house run by the Duc d'Orléans. Think of it. 1 million rubles in one night.
1 million rubles in one night? Impossible.
That's precise, unpractical Herman rebelling against the very idea. But believe me, it happened. Now, to continue. There was Grandma ruined, but she had made the acquaintance of a rather remarkable man. I dare say you've all heard of the fantastic Prince de Saint-Germain. He was known to be fabulously wealthy, and he paid Grandma a visit. He was curious to see the lovely Muscovite Venus, who was even more beautiful in distress.
Will you get to the point of the story?
Well, my grandmother asked him for a loan. And you know what he said?
He said no.
Oh, you would have said no. But he said, Your Highness, I could advance you the sum you require, but I know that you should not rest easy until you had paid me back. However, there's another way out of your difficulty, a way that will allow you to win back your money at the gambling table. And in return for one of your dazzling smiles, I shall reveal it to you.
Was that all he wanted? One of her smiles?
Oh, and you forget, this was a Frenchman. And those people invented chivalry. At any rate, he told her a secret. I almost believe I would sell my soul to know that secret. But armed with it, my grandmother returned to the casino, chose 3 cards, and played them one after the other. All 3 won. And my grandmother recovered every ruble she had lost.
Well?
Well, what?
What were the 3 cards?
That's the secret.
You have a grandmother who knows how to choose 3 winning cards at Faro, and she refuses to play?
That's correct.
But why?
And that's also a secret.
Well, haven't you ever asked her to tell you the secret?
Oh, I ask her every day.
And what does she say?
She says, no.
I realize that I am somewhat of a comedic figure to my brother officers. I am tolerated rather than accepted. That is because I am different. They call me Herman the German, and it's quite a joke. But I do not mind their laughter, because the things they laugh at in me are precisely the things they lack in themselves. Seriousness, thrift, practicality, and character. Oh yes, character. For I also have a weakness. Gambling. I would love to wager on the throw of the dice, the turn of the cards, the thrill, the excitement, the fever in the blood. But no. I control myself. And yet, if I knew the secret, Tomsky's grandmother's secret, what are those 3 cards? Suppose I could get her to tell me the secret. But why should she tell me? She won't even tell it to her own grandson. But is it true? Can there be such a secret? No, I shall not think about it any longer. I shall dismiss it from my mind.
Oh, it's you, Herman.
Oh, I see you are about to go out. Let me call on you another time.
No, that's quite all right, old man, if it's urgent.
Well,
yes?
Hang it all, I don't know how to say this. Tomsky, could you introduce me to your grandmother, the Countess Anna Fedotovna?
You wish to be presented to my grandmother? Why?
Well, she is, without a doubt, the most famous noblewoman in Russia, the Tsarina aside. And she goes way back to the ancient regime. I thought I would like to pay my respects, and
yes?
And perhaps I could ask her to tell me the secret of the 3 winning cards.
You'll ask her to tell you? Oh, that would be a treat.
Will you do it?
My good fellow, I wouldn't miss it for the world. As a matter of fact, I'm going there right now, so come on along.
I've never seen such magnificence, such splendor. The painting, the statues, the carpets.
Oh, this is just awful. You should see her palace in St. Petersburg.
And so he gazed deeply into her eyes and saw his own soul. And he knew that in her love lay his salvation.
We'd better wait outside the door. Lizaveta is still reading to her.
Well, go on, Lizaveta.
But that's the end, your ladyship.
Charming girl, poor Lizaveta.
The end? How can it be the end?
A distant cousin, too bad she has no dowry.
I'm sorry, your ladyship.
So she is my grandmother's companion.
Buy me a new novel.
As you say, your ladyship.
I want to go out driving. Why aren't you dressed?
Well, I thought we would read this afternoon.
Order my carriage this moment.
Yes, at once.
Come quick before they leave. Grandmama and Lizaveta.
Oh, well, you scoundrel. You have finally decided to favor an ugly old lady with a visit, have you?
Ah, Grandmama, you are and always shall be the Muscovite Venus. May I present Lieutenant Alexei Petrovich Herman. And my grandmother's companion, Lizaveta Ivanovna.
Charmed.
How do you do?
And what are your duties in the military service, Lieutenant? If you are a friend of my grandson's, I dare say they are wenching, drinking, and gambling.
Oh, no, Grandmama. Lieutenant Herman is very serious and sober. As a matter of fact, I brought him here because he has a request to make of you.
Indeed.
Well, you said you wanted to learn a certain secret.
Secret? Secret? What sort of secret?
Go ahead, you might as well, old boy.
Your Highness, please hear me out. I'm a very sober person, a hard-working person. Your nephew will bear me out.
Oh, yes, it's true.
I was born poor. Oh, respectable. Indeed, my father was a member of the merchant class. But he never had much luck, and therefore I was left with very little, and so...
Well, on with it. On with it.
I need a considerable sum of money. Not just for myself, but for the chaste and pure woman I shall someday meet and marry.
And what has this to do with me?
What has this to do with you? Well, your ladyship, Highness, you can make it all come true.
Indeed? How?
I could win my fortune at the gambling table if you will tell me the secret of the 3 cards.
If I will tell you... If I will tell you... Oh, this is too much.
Oh, please, madame.
Did you hear him? Oh, he's a rare bird, all right. But what can you expect from a German? Why should I tell you? Oh, no, I must control myself. But I can't.
Well, Herman, I'm sorry.
I thought it was a perfectly reasonable request. And I don't like to be laughed at.
Well, perhaps if you'd worked up to it gradually.
I thought I had built up a case.
Well, I mean if you'd waited until you'd gotten to know her a bit better.
There's no time. She's an incredibly old woman. Why, she could be dead in a few days.
Poor Herman.
And stop saying poor Herman. But that was my name. I had become poor Herman. Tomsky isn't a bad fellow, but who can resist telling a funny story? Well, I didn't see anything funny in it, but everyone else did. I may not have a sense of humor, but what I do have is a sense of determination. And I have determined to learn the secret of the 3 cards. And I shall learn that secret. After all, I asked her once, and I asked her politely. I asked her the way a gentleman should. She laughed at me. Well, there are other ways. Yes, indeed. Laugh, my lady. Laugh, my friends. But Lieutenant Alexei Petrovich Herman will yet have the last laugh on all of you.
And once or twice to throw the dice is a gentlemanly game. But he does not win who plays with sin in the secret house of shame. Since we're involved with gambling here, we thought we'd express some of Oscar Wilde's feelings on the matter. Well, we have the incredibly old Countess who says no, and the incredibly insistent young Herman who says yes. The collision course is set and ready for Act 2. Success, we are told, is a secret, a magical secret, a mysterious key that unlocks the door to wealth and happiness, to love and everything the heart will desire. And so many of us devote our lives to searching for the secret, the fabulous formula, the trick, the gimmick. And this is the present occupation of Alexei Petrovich Herman, a lieutenant in the engineering battalion of the Tsar. Did I say occupation? I should have said obsession.
Yes, I was determined to wrest that secret from that hideous old hag by fair means or foul. But how? She would no longer receive me. And even if she would refuse to divulge the secret. I would have to force it out of her. I would have to be alone with her, alone. But how could I ever manage to be alone with her? I wrestled with the problem. I even went to church to pray for the solution. And of course, when one prays with a sincere and earnest heart, his prayers are usually answered. My prayers were answered, and the how was revealed to me. She was sitting there just up ahead of me. The servant girl. No, not the servant girl, the companion. What was her name? Lizaveta Ivanovna. She is the how. I shall make a declaration of love to her. But how do I do that? I have never spoken of love before.
You in love? Is it possible? Well, who is the young lady, the fortunate object of such overpowering adoration?
Will you or won't you help me?
Of course I will, old fellow. How?
Well, that's it, Tomsky. How? How does one tell a girl one is madly in love with her?
One says, I am madly in love with you.
Is that all there is to it?
Well, one either says it directly or one hides it in the midst of a flowery speech. Which method would you prefer?
I'm a direct sort of person, but I think I would, for the first time, use a flowery speech.
Well, here is a novel by the famous Valentinian Protopopov. Browse through it. It contains all the ammunition you need.
The butler sent me up to see you, mademoiselle.
He did? Why?
Oh, because I have a letter for you.
For me? Well, there must be some mistake.
You are Lizaveta Ivanovna Surin, are you not?
Yes. But I don't know anyone who would write to me.
Well, this is your name on the envelope, and I was instructed to give...
For me, a letter? Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I am touched to the very depths of my soul by your charm, your beauty, your goodness. The light of heavenly angels shines from your eyes. I am the dirt under your feet. I am nothing. I am no one. And yet I dare to aspire, to dream, to hope. Oh, my beloved, speak the word that raises me to paradise or hurls me into the pit.
Lizaveta Ivanovna.
Please,
Lizaveta Ivanovna, have pity on me.
No, pity? You're the one who should have pity on me. I'm a poor girl.
Poor? Your condition of life is even higher than mine. My father was merely a merchant. Your father was a state councilor.
He died penniless.
It doesn't matter.
It matters. I have no dowry.
It doesn't matter. I love you.
And soon you would hate me.
Oh, I swear by my soul.
You would be in debt. There would be no money.
I swear by my hope
Your
of salvation.
Your creditors would haunt you.
I must have you, Lizaveta Ivanovna.
And you would think I, a handsome young officer, I could have made a wealthy match.
Lizaveta Ivanovna.
Please, Lieutenant. I am sorry. It cannot be. My beloved, your coldness, your indifference shall not chill my heart. A poor flower worships the sun. And if the sun is unaware of its adorer, does that lessen the adoration?
Dear Lieutenant Herman, what you propose is impossible. I have the honor to remain Lizaveta Ivanovna Surin.
I long for you, as one who has spent weeks in the burning desert yearns for water. Please, I beg you, cool the fire that flames in me.
You must forget me, because it is impossible for us to marry.
Well, Herman, how goes your secret love?
She refuses to see me, Tomsky.
That's to be expected.
But she is unmovable.
That's a good sign.
How?
A woman is always at her most yielding when she's at her most stubborn.
None of my letters seem to have swayed her in the slightest.
Ah, but she answers them, doesn't she?
Well,
As long as you receive an answer, there is hope.
but the answer is always no.
Be determined. Keep writing. Something will happen.
But what?
Oh, I don't know. Something, anything. She'll be stung by a bee, or she'll smell a beautiful rose, or someone will say a kind word to her, or a cross word, and suddenly she'll burst into tears and...
And what?
And she'll fall into your arms.
Oh, my. Oh, my goodness.
Well, there you are. Thank you for deciding to waste some of your precious time on me.
I'm sorry, sir. Your ladyship, I didn't hear you ring at first.
What's wrong with you these days? Forever sighing and mooning about. Are you ill?
No, your ladyship.
Order the carriage. What sort of weather is it?
Calm and sunny and warm.
Oh, you never know what you're talking about. I feel cold. It must be snowing and freezing.
Yes, your ladyship.
Now, where are you going?
Well, to order the carriage.
To order the carriage? Whatever for?
But your ladyship just told me
What
to order
has happened
the...
to your senses? Would I want to go driving about in a snowstorm?
No, the sun is shining.
Don't you dare contradict me.
No, madam. Shall I read to you?
Read to me?
Yes.
Really, my girl? Didn't I tell you to order the carriage?
Oh,
Lizaveta Ivanovna! You come back! Lizaveta! Oh, now what's gotten into that fool of a girl?
I am convinced that your intentions are honorable. I believe your declaration of love. And I see you as the knight in shining armor I have always yearned for. Oh, how I long to be my own mistress, and not the terrified creature of a tyrannical old woman. Come to me, save me. Tonight, the Countess and I shall return from a ball at the French embassy at midnight. The servants shall all be asleep. I will see that the small gate at the rear of the house will be open. Enter and then go to a rear door. Once inside is a staircase that leads up to a hallway. The first door is the Countess's bedroom. The second is mine. Remember, I love you and rely upon your honor.
Who is in this room?
Do not be alarmed. For heaven's sake, do not be alarmed.
Who are you?
Lieutenant Herman. You remember me?
How did you get in here?
It doesn't matter. You can ensure the happiness of my life.
Go away! Go away!
You can name 3 cards.
3 cards?
3 secret winning cards. How to call them. The secret told you by the fabulous sorcerer, the Prince de Saint-Germain.
There are no cards. There was no prince.
Tell me the secret.
It was a joke. Do you understand? A joke.
Tell me the 3 winning cards.
There are no cards.
For whom are you keeping the secret?
There is no secret.
For your grandson? He's rich enough without it.
I tell you, young man, there is no secret.
You're old, as good as dead. Why do you refuse? Why?
Because...
Reveal the secret. And not only shall I bless you, but my children, my grandchildren shall revere you as a saint. Well? Speak, you horrid old hag. Speak or I'll blow your brains out.
There is no secret.
You think I hesitate to kill you? I have a pistol. See?
No.
All I have to do is pull back the hammer. So. You hear it click? All I need to do now is pull the trigger. And I will pull the trigger if you don't...
No!
Lieutenant Herman, what are you doing? What are you doing with that pistol?
I didn't kill her. You can see that. She just died.
Dead? The Countess is dead?
Yes, and I am the cause.
You?
Yes. She knew about 3 secret cards which would always win at Faro. I came here tonight to make her tell me.
You came here tonight? But I thought you had come here to see me.
I had intended to see you afterward.
Then you don't love me.
No, I do love you.
All you wanted was to gain admission to her bedroom.
No, only to gain the financial foundation and security for our marriage.
You're a monster.
No, I had no intention of killing. Look, my pistol isn't even loaded.
Now I look at your face. I see the devil himself. Please, leave. Go.
No, I hope to have the honor of calling on you in the future, dear
I never
Elisabetta.
want to see you again.
I'm sorry it all turned out the way it did. But one must accept the good with the bad. I decided that I had better attend the funeral services. My friend Lieutenant Tomsky was touched. Sincerely touched.
Herman, old man, it's kind of you to take the time.
Oh, she was a great lady. I've come to pay my respects. May I approach the coffin with you?
Of course, I'm very grateful to you. Well, there she is. Looks just the same as she did in life.
Huh?
Herman, what is it?
No. Oh, no.
No, Herman, look at her. Help me. Face it.
Where am I?
In your rooms, Herman.
What happened to me? Oh, I remember. I fainted. I saw...
Well, what did you see?
You must promise not to laugh at me.
I promise.
She winked at me.
She what?
She winked at me.
Oh.
You say that as if you think I'm crazy. I'm not. I'm the sanest person you know.
But the old countess, my grandmother, is dead.
I know. But she winked at me.
Right, if you say so.
I don't care what anyone says. I looked at the old countess lying in her coffin, and suddenly she darted a kind of mocking look at me. And with her left eye, she winked. And that's the truth. Is someone knocking at the door? Well, stop your knocking and come in. Come in, the door's open. Who are you?
You know who I am.
No.
I am the Countess Anna Fedotovna.
But you're dead.
Yes, I am dead.
Then how can you be standing there?
Enough of this meaningless chatter. Let us get down to business.
What business?
Business. Isn't it remarkable how much business of all kinds we can have with each other, and how suddenly it all ceases when one is dead? For the dead have no business. Isn't that true? And yet, here is a lady, freshly deceased, who has suddenly introduced a matter of business to our hero. The nature of the business? Well, you know you'll have to wait for Act 3. Accidents happen. And accidentally, Lieutenant Herman has caused the death of Countess Anna Fedotovna. But seemingly, the elderly countess, or should we say the late countess, harbors no grudge, because here she is, visiting him in his rooms the day after her funeral. Is such a thing possible? Well, don't take my word for it. Listen for yourself.
But you're dead.
We have already established that.
Dead people simply cannot leave the grave.
Have you ever been a dead person? Have you?
Well, no.
I have been ordered to grant your request.
My request?
The 3 secret cards.
Yes?
Your 3 secret cards shall be, listen, 3, 7, ace. They shall be dealt to you. They shall win for you. Do you understand?
3, 7, ace.
These are the conditions. You must play one card, and one card only, on each of 3 successive nights. Understand?
One card only on 3 nights in succession.
How much money do you have?
My father's inheritance. 50,000 rubles.
Very well. Cash it in. Bring the 50,000 to the casino. Bet on the 3. You will then have 100,000. The following night, bet the 100,000 on the 7. You will then have 200,000. On the final night, bet the 200,000 on the ace. You will walk away with 400,000 rubles.
400,000.
And when I say walk away, I mean walk away from cards forever. You must never gamble again as long as you live.
Oh, yes, yes.
And one more thing. I shall forgive you my death if you marry my companion, Lizaveta Ivanovna.
Well, of course. Of course.
Remember, your 3 magic cards, your 3 secret cards are 3, 7, ace. Goodbye.
Herman, my good friend, I came as soon as I received your message. Are you feeling all right?
Well, yes, yes. Are you playing cards this evening?
Oh, yes, of course.
Where?
At the usual place.
Captain Namarov's?
Yes, he attracts a crowd of good fellows, and he sets an excellent table.
Yes, but I noticed the stakes are rather low.
Low? A 25-ruble limit? You call that low? Well, I compliment you, my wealthy friend.
Where can one go to find a game with a higher limit?
Well, I do have a millionaire friend. Let's not beat about the bush, so why not? Let's go to the top. Let's visit Count Chekalinsky.
Count Chekalinsky?
Oh, he spent his entire life at the table. He's won millions. This is where the true gamblers go. Royalty, nobility.
Could we go?
Oh, everyone is welcome. But everyone is expected to play.
I intend to play.
Count Chekalinsky, may I present my good friend, Lieutenant Herman.
I am honored to meet your acquaintance, Lieutenant. Well, do not stand on ceremony. Please make my humble home yours.
That morning, I had gone to the banker who administered the principal sum of my inheritance, and against his strenuous objections, cashed in the entire amount. I was so sure of myself, so full of confidence that my fortune was made. But here once again, I wasn't sure. Was it a dream? Did the old lady come back from the dead, or was it my imagination? And then I heard her voice.
3, 7, ace.
And all my doubts were conquered.
Very well, gentlemen. Who will join us for this bank? You, General? You, Monsieur? You, Admiral?
Will you allow me to take a card, Count Chekalinsky?
Oh, with pleasure, Lieutenant Herman. And now, gentlemen, your stakes. Lieutenant?
I stake 50,000 rubles on one card.
Oh, my. Gentlemen, please. Allow me to inform you, Lieutenant, you are playing very high.
Am I?
If you will forgive me.
What now, Count?
While I am quite convinced your word is sufficient, but for the sake of the order of the game, I must ask you to put your money on the card.
I have a note of exchange from the banking house of Rostov. Is that acceptable?
Completely. Let me look at your card.
You have been dealt a three, Herman. Do you realize you've wasted 50,000 rubles on a 3?
Quiet. The Count is about to deal himself a card.
The dealer has a deuce.
It's incredible.
I believe my 3 beats your Highness's 2.
Yes, Lieutenant, your 3 has beaten me. Shall we continue? Or do you desire a settlement?
If you please.
What luck. What fool's luck. Now, look, Herman, promise me one thing. You'll never gamble again.
Oh, I intend to go back tomorrow.
But why? You've won 50,000 rubles. Do you realize that?
And tomorrow I shall win 100,000 more.
You mean you intend to double your bet?
Of course.
Herman, you don't know what you're doing.
I slept the deep sleep of the just. I awoke late, breakfasted, attended to a few details, and as evening fell, summoned a carriage and returned to Count Chekalinsky's palace. As I entered, all conversation ceased. Every eye turned toward me. The Count himself came forward and took my hand.
Good evening, Lieutenant Herman. And what is your pleasure this evening?
I wish to wager. Shall you accommodate me?
Of course. This way, please. 3, 7, ace.
3, 7, ace. It's foreordained.
Ready for the deal, Lieutenant Herman?
Ready? I wager 100,000 rubles. Accepted?
Accepted. Your card, my card. I have a 6.
I have a 7.
I see. Shall we continue?
I should prefer to receive my winnings, if you please.
Of course. Here you are. Your 100,000 in cash.
Thank you. Till tomorrow evening?
Till tomorrow.
You're not going back there. I won't let you.
My good Tomsky, by now it should be apparent that I know what I'm doing.
Herman, you have 200,000 rubles. Isn't that enough?
It's just half of what I need.
Half? Do you intend to wager the entire 200,000 on one?
Of course.
Well, you are a man of iron, a man of ice. 200,000 rubles on the turn of a single card. You are also insane.
My good friend, I simply cannot lose.
Your stake, Lieutenant Herman?
My stake is 200,000 rubles.
Lieutenant, I must remind you, this is a fantastic wager.
Can you cover it?
Of course.
For a moment, just a fleeting moment, I felt that twinge of doubt. Was it luck? Could it turn? No, the old Countess had told me about the 3 cards. She was right about the 3 and the 7.
Are you afraid to double your fortune, you fool? Didn't you commit murder for those 3 cards?
Yes.
3, 7, ace. Stake your fortune on the last card. How can you lose? You are destined to draw the ace.
My stake is 200,000 rubles.
Covered. Your card? My card. My card is a king.
My ace beats your king.
Your queen loses.
My queen? I have an ace. I don't have a... But you said I would have an ace.
I beg your pardon.
Did I say that?
An ace? An ace. I was supposed to have an ace.
You have a queen, Lieutenant. You see? The queen of spades.
Oh, it's not the queen of spades. It's the countess. The countess. The old countess. Look at her. Look at her. Listen. She's laughing at me.
They know how to win, these young fellows, but not how to lose.
It's not the queen of spades. It's the countess.
Whoever, whatever it was, poor Lieutenant Herman went out of his mind and is now confined in room number 18 of the Obukov Hospital, where he constantly mutters 3-7 ace, 3-7 queen. As for Lizaveta, she married Lieutenant Tomsky. See how unpredictable life can be? We're only sure of one thing, which is that I shall return in just a few moments. The secret of the 3 cards. The secret, which turned out to be no secret at all. And if you want to apply that lesson to life, how many secrets actually do exist? How many mysteries, on closer examination, prove to contain absolutely no hidden meanings? Is life a simple affair that we attempt to complicate? Well, 7 times each week, we try to answer that question, and who knows, one time we might actually succeed. Our cast included Michael Tolan, Ann Shepard, Ian Martin, Bryna Rayburn, and Robert Dryden. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Why do you say that?
For some purpose, this man of science is making a study of you. I know that look of his. I have seen that cold illumination as he bends over a bird, a mouse, a butterfly, which, in pursuit of some experiment, he has killed by the perfume of a flower.
Inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams. The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. It has been said, if fish could learn to talk, they would all want to talk like whales. And why not? Since the thing would be impossible anyhow, why shouldn't it be impossible in a big way? Unfortunately, much too often, our reputations depend not on what we do, but on how much noise we make. And if you could teach fish to talk, wouldn't whales make more noise than minnows?
Officer, come, quickly. My husband has disappeared.
Disappeared? Where?
He was swallowed by a whale.
What do you mean, swallowed by a whale?
He was swallowed by a whale.
A whale? There are no whales around here.
Do something. You can't just stand there.
Let me look in my book to see what law, if any, has been violated.
Our mystery drama, The Biggest Fish in the World, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Sam Dan and stars Joan Shea. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Sometimes you make just one tiny mistake and you're finished. You pay for it forever. Our friends, the whales, made that mistake at the very beginning of things. Instead of electing to come up on dry land, they decided to stay in the sea. Therefore, instead of developing arms and legs, they stayed with fins and a tail. And so, they remain, to this day, prisoners of the ocean. They can only swim and swim and swim. But they do have a great many friends, which is all to the good, because these days you need all the friends you can get, especially if you're a poor, dumb animal. Come to think of it, the same holds true even if you're a rich, smart animal.
Digby. Digby! Digby, wake up.
What's that?
Awake. Arise, O noble knight.
Huh?
Or shalt thou sleep forever?
Is it dinner time?
Dinner time?
Well, what time is it anyhow? Has my watch stopped? Oh, no, by George, your old crab's still ticking away. It'll be 2:30.
2:30 exactly.
Barely an hour since we finished lunch. Well, why don't I just grab myself 40 more winks?
Darling, you promised to take me to the Wonderland this afternoon.
Wonderland? What's that?
Oh, you know perfectly well. The Water Wonderland.
Oh, where they have the fish. Now, darling, why would anyone want to look at fish?
Now, you love fish.
Properly prepared, baked, or steamed, even broiled.
Digby, you sound like a barbarian.
Darling, you like to eat fish yourself.
But I don't like to talk about it. Now, you must come, and to make a speech. It would be nice if you were there.
I'll be there, in spirit. Why don't you run along with us, and I'll see you at cocktails.
But it's a special event for the cetaceans.
What?
The Whale Club.
Oh, yes, fine group.
Everyone else's husband will be there, and I'm president. Now, how will it look if my husband...
But I don't like to go to these places.
Darling, it's such a special occasion aside from my speech.
Yes?
You see, we are extending a welcome to Spartacus.
To Spartacus?
Yes. He's a whale.
Why bother with a whale?
He's the latest addition to the Wonderland.
What's he going to do there?
What do you suppose? What does a whale do? He'll swim.
Where?
In the... I suppose it's a pool.
How did they get him?
Oh, dear, well, he was taken from the sea.
You mean kidnapped from his home?
It was for his own good?
Is that a fact?
Digby, the seas are filled with people who have harpoons, who intend to kill whales. At least Spartacus will be safe in the Wonderland.
Won't he be lonesome?
Lonesome?
The poor chap may have a wife or a lady friend, or both. How do you know he wouldn't rather be back out there?
I'm sure he'd rather be alive right here at the Wonderland.
How do you know? Did you ask him?
Oh, for goodness sake, how could we ask him?
That's just my point.
I am sure, Digby, darling, that we know what's best for Spartacus. Now, darling, be a gallant knight and escort your lady fair to the Wonderland.
But I'm so sleepy.
Digby, darling, you are coming to the Wonderland with me. Now.
Yes, dear.
Isn't it wonderful? Everyone's here.
Everyone?
Everyone who is anyone.
Why don't we sit down, darling?
It isn't time.
Time?
We have reserved seats on the platform looking over the pool where Spartacus is even now swimming. See?
Yes, I see.
We have the seats of honor in the very front row.
In the front row?
I'm the president, and you are my distinguished guest.
What happens if we fall off?
Fall off what?
Fall off the platform.
Oh, how could anyone fall off the platform?
Well, it could happen.
Oh, darling, it's such a remote possibility.
Obviously, one could fall into the pool.
Now, Digby.
Are there any sharks in the water?
Sharks? I shouldn't think so.
Do you know that for a fact?
I don't. There's Mr. Flensing.
Who is Mr. Flensing?
Oh, he's the featured speaker of the day. Mr. Luther Flensing, known throughout the world as the whale's greatest friend.
Does he associate with whales?
Of course not.
Asking about the sharks. Is he a friend of theirs, too?
He's a friend of all living things. Oh, Mr. Fleming.
Oh, there you are, my dear Mrs. Porcelain. How do you do?
Mr. Fleming, may I present my husband?
Ah, you are the fortunate fellow who has taken our lovely Agatha to wife. I suppose I did, now that you mention it.
Luther, my husband has a question to ask you.
Oh, please, feel free. In that big pool where the whale is swimming... May I interrupt? You did. Why do you refer to him as the whale? Why? Because, quite simply, that's what he is. A whale. Well, doesn't that strike you as patronizing? I'm not sure. Well, how can we ever have the proper respect for these creatures if we insist on looking down at them? It's a matter of location and position, Mr. Kensing. We can't very well look up at them now, can we?
Bigby.
The whale has a name. Now, we should use that name when we refer to him. What's his name?
Darling, you know his name. It's Spartacus.
How do I know that's his name? Because that is the name we gave him. Oh, the name you gave him. But how do you know it's his real name? Were you present at his christening?
Darling, you did have a question to ask Mr. Fleming?
In that pool with the Spartacus, are there any other creatures? Well, why do you ask? Oh, just curious. Are there any sharks or other predatory, carnivorous, dangerous animals? There is no such thing as a dangerous animal. There isn't? No. There are only careless, thoughtless, provoking human beings.
Now, Bigby, darling, you must admit Mr. Fleming is absolutely correct.
Well, I accept your apology, Mr. Portland. But I didn't apologize. Oh, there's Mrs. Friesleben and Mrs. Hello. Excuse me, I must say hello. How much time before the ceremonies begin, Mr. Portland?
Oh, just a few minutes.
I shall be at my place on time. Never fear, never fear. Ladies, a lady!
Oh, such a dedicated man.
Dedicated to what?
Now, Bigby, you mustn't be so cynical.
You're sleepy.
Oh, now, really, I wish you would take an active interest in... well, in something.
I'm interested in everything.
But you don't do anything.
You?
Darling, you don't work.
Oh, I work very hard. Indeed, I do.
At what? I'm your wife. And you never tell me.
I can't tell you.
Why?
The fact is, I'm not sure what it is I do myself.
But you do something.
Oh, I'm sure of that.
Yes, and we do have money, which means you get paid.
Yes.
Well, all I'm asking is by whom and for what?
It's quite complicated. I speak with various people.
On what subject?
A multitude of subjects.
And then what happens?
Hopefully, I assist in the solving of a diversity of problems.
What sort of problems?
I'm not at liberty to divulge that information.
But I'm your wife.
I never doubted that.
You shouldn't keep any of your secrets from me.
I agree.
Then why can't you tell?
Well, these are not my secrets. They belong to other people.
Oh.
We never did find out if there are any sharks in the pool, did we?
Well, I'm sure everything will be all right.
I hope so.
Listen.
To what?
Actually, to nothing. They stopped playing.
I'm sorry. I rather like that tune.
It's a sign that the meeting is about to begin. We must get to the platform.
Rather rickety-looking affair, if you ask me.
Now stop worrying, Bigby. Everything's going to be all right. Here's your seat, Bigby. The first row.
The first row?
Just behind the rail. You can see everything. I'll be sitting here next to you after I introduce the speaker, Mr. Fleming.
Bless us all, what was that?
See? It's Spartacus.
Spartacus? Look! Directly below. See him?
He's surfacing. Oh, isn't he magnificent?
That's Spartacus.
Bigby, please do not lean over the rail.
Spartacus?
Of course. Oh, isn't he charming and graceful and beautiful? Have you ever seen such grace, such poetry in motion, have you?
Well, not lately.
It's time for me to start the festivities. Mr. Band Leader, may I have something? Ladies and gentlemen, and what
Spartacus. Welcome on behalf of the cetaceans. We have gathered here to pay tribute to one of the finest of the finny denizens of the deep, and to make him feel at home among us. How does Spartacus happen to be here today? Whose wisdom, courage, and kindness are responsible for Spartacus's rescue from the dangerous depths? The answer is in the name of one man who is the finest friend the whales have ever had. You all know him. You all love him. You cannot wait to hear him. Listen to him now. Mr. Luther Flensing. How did I do? You're spectacular.
Ladies and gentlemen, Spartacus and cetaceans everywhere. The kindest, the most noble of all living creatures is represented here today by Spartacus.
You're leaning too far forward.
Were this globe inhabited only by the cetaceous creatures of the deep, I ask you, would there be war? Would there be hatred, famine? And I answer no. And do you know why? Because within the heart, inside the soul of this noble animal, there is not a single thought or desire that is malicious, spiteful, hateful, or vindictive. How unlike man! Here. And therefore, I say to you, it is only when man and animal...
No, the rail is breaking! Catch him! Somebody catch him! He can't swim!
Please, everyone, do not panic. Everything will be all right.
No, stop him! Stop, Spartacus! Spartacus, don't you dare! Oh, no! He swallowed him! Spartacus swallowed Digby! That whale swallowed my husband!
Yes, and with a mighty gulp, the huge whale swallows the unfortunate Digby. And now what? We don't really know. This is just the beginning of things. Well, it's happened before. Didn't the whale swallow Jonah? Didn't Jonah remain inside him for 3 whole days? Well, we won't make you wait 3 days for Act 2. Just a few minutes. One swallow doth not a summer make, said the poet. However, as far as a whale is concerned, one swallow can make a dinner. I don't suppose a gentleman named Digby Porcelain ever pondered this matter at any length or in any depth. Indeed, why would he? However, just a few moments ago, it ceased to be an academic matter and became absolutely real. It seems Mr. Porcelain fell into a tank where a whale named Spartacus was swimming, and Spartacus swallowed him.
Digby! Do something! Somebody do something!
Now, Mrs. Porcelain, we must remain calm.
Calm! My husband has been swallowed by that whale, and you expect me...
Mrs. Porcelain, I will not have you refer to Spartacus as that whale.
But he swallowed Digby! Do something! Somebody do something!
Well, we shall.
Digby, can you hear me? Oh, we must get him out of there.
Of course. He could make Spartacus deathly ill.
What are we going to do?
We shall not panic. We shall use reason and common sense in the matter.
All right, but do something now.
Of course. We shall appeal to Spartacus.
Appeal to Spartacus?
Yes. Certainly. We shall appeal to reason.
But whales cannot...
Whales cannot what? Do you realize that whales are the most intelligent creatures on the planet?
Well, then talk to him.
I shall. Now, if everyone will be quiet, please. Spartacus, it was naughty of you to swallow Mr. Porcelain. Now, just spit or better regurgitate. Well, let him out again. Spartacus, let Mr. Porcelain out, and all will be forgiven. Spartacus!
Digby, are you all right? Mr. Flensing. Make that whale give up my husband.
Must I remind you again, Mrs. Porcelain, do not refer to Spartacus as that whale.
Make him give up my husband.
Mrs. Porcelain, It seems Spartacus doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to.
Well, obviously.
Well, make him.
Make him?
You heard me.
And run the risk of ruining his psyche?
I don't care about his psyche.
Oh, how can you be so unfeeling?
I want my husband.
Well, no one asked him to fall into the tank.
You get my husband out of there.
My dear Mrs. Porcelain.
I'll call the police. Police! Officer, my husband has been swallowed up.
What's your husband's name?
It doesn't matter.
How are we going to find him unless we know his name?
But you don't have to find him. I know where he is.
Then what's the problem?
He's been swallowed by a whale.
Leave me write this down. Swallowed by a whale. The approximate time?
It just happened.
You say the perpetrator is a whale? What's the perpetrator's name?
Spartacus.
Spartacus. Does the perpetrator have any distinguishing characteristics and so forth?
The perpetrator is swimming in that tank right in front of your eyes.
That's Spartacus?
Yes. Now get my husband out of there immediately.
Yeah. Ma'am, you sure your husband's in there?
I know he's in there.
You got any witnesses?
There are 5,000 witnesses.
Well, we'll have to collect all the names, you know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, and I don't care. I only know, officer, that my husband is down inside the whale, and you've got to get him out.
Well...
Even if you have to shoot that whale.
Shoot Spartacus! Barbarism. Officer, if you even so much as touch your holster, I will sue the city for $1 billion.
And if you allow my husband to carry...
No, everybody just keep calm for a minute. I don't know if I even got the jurisdiction. Now, just wait, huh? Hello, Sarge. Listen, Sarge, what do I do if a guy gets swallowed by a whale? No, Sarge, it ain't a gag. You know I don't drink. Yeah, at Wonderland. What do you mean, play it by ear? I got both my ears chewed off already.
Ladies and gentlemen, we interrupt for a fantastic news headline. A man has just been swallowed by a whale. Yes, this modern-day Jonah is Mr. Digby Porcelain. The modern-day Leviathan is a whale named Spartacus. And the scene is at Wonderland Park. More details as soon as they come in.
Now, Mrs. Porcelain, I assure you that everything is being taken care of.
Except poor Digby. Mr. Pallinsby, as Digby's attorney, what are you doing?
We are exhausting every legal avenue.
What do you mean by exhausting?
As soon as we fail in one area, we immediately draw up a brief in another.
But why should we fail in any area? Why can't we simply cut the silly thing open and rescue poor Digby?
It isn't that simple.
Why isn't it?
Mr. Flensing, the owner of record, has taken out an injunction.
Are you telling me that some silly whale is worth more than my husband?
Evidently, a great many people think so.
Oh, I refuse to believe it.
I might suggest that you listen to the news broadcast that's coming on just now.
Time for the latest news. And the headline story is about Spartacus and the man he swallowed.
Notice, not only does the whale get top billing,
and most of them
it is also identified by name.
One of them
whereas poor Digby has been reduced to the man he swallowed.
1,000 whales. So isn't it more important to save Spartacus? I have a special guest, the owner of Spartacus, Mr. Luther Flensing.
May I correct you? Please, do not refer to me as the owner of Spartacus. Rather, I am his friend.
Mr. Flensing, what is your position?
Our unassailable position is that Mr. Porcelain was an alien presence in that tank.
But still, you...
Further, Spartacus was only doing what comes naturally.
In what way?
Well, Spartacus mistook Mr. Porcelain for the food with which his tank is filled, and therefore swallowed him down.
But is it not a fact that whales do not eat large objects?
Indeed, they subsist on the most minute of all living matter, plankton.
Yes. And that is why Mr. Porcelain presents such a serious danger to Spartacus. Indeed, if Spartacus becomes seriously ill, or even perishes as a result, I shall sue Mr. Porcelain's estate.
His estate? Are we to assume, then, that Mr. Porcelain is no longer among the living?
Well, you may assume whatever you wish.
What are we going to do?
We are doing everything in our power.
Surely, as my husband's attorney, you should be
Mrs.
able...
Porcelain, we must have patience, and we must have faith.
Sorry, lady, you can't come in here.
But I want to...
Nobody's allowed near the tank.
But my husband is in there.
Oh, it's you.
I want to see my husband.
Well, you can't see him. Exactly. He's inside the whale.
Please, officer.
Orders are the public isn't allowed.
I'm not the public.
I got my orders.
I see by your nameplate, your name is Officer Delphin. My name is Agatha Porcelain. And so now we are no longer two disembodied presences. We are definable human beings.
Now, what was that?
Suppose you had fallen into that tank.
Oh, me?
And been swallowed by that whale. And your wife, tearful, grief-stricken, friendless, alone, wanted to come here. You follow me?
Yeah.
And some police officer prevented her from entering. Wouldn't it be terrible for your wife?
Couldn't be. I'm not married.
Please, officer.
Oh, what can I do? Just leave me see a pretty face and I fall apart. There's a possibility you're not married anymore either.
May I go in?
You will promise me you won't do anything.
Mr. Fleming.
Mrs. Porcelain, what are you doing here?
Well, I will ask you the same thing.
I am protecting my property.
Mr. Fleming, there must be something we can do.
Do? Well, I think you and your husband have done enough. Look at him. Look at Spartacus. He appears so ill, so wan, so listless.
He looks all right to me.
Oh, how weak he sounds.
He sounds as strong as ever. Now, we must get Digby out of there.
Well, I agree. He is not doing Spartacus any good.
Nor is Spartacus doing him any good.
Well, I will accept even that.
Now, isn't there some way?
None. I have spoken to Spartacus.
Yes, but
what? You think it doesn't mean anything? Whales are intelligent. They communicate. Listen, Spartacus, will you please unswallow Mr. Porcelain? Oh, Spartacus. You see, he refuses. And if you ask me why, I can only tell you it's for a reason that is rooted deep in his psyche.
But a human life is at stake here. Would you agree?
Yes.
And so, therefore, weighing, measuring, considering it, surely be apparent that since Spartacus will not yield Mr. Porcelain, then Mr. Porcelain should be taken out of Spartacus, whether Spartacus acquiesces or not.
You are saying that we should brutally, barbarously cut Spartacus open and remove Mr. Porcelain?
It can be done gently, tenderly, painlessly.
Oh, Mrs. Porcelain, I forgive you.
You forgive me?
For being human. For being all too human. Yes, you've loved animals all your life, until the coming of a crisis.
Now, see here, Mr. Fleming.
Now, please. Please, what has it cost you to love animals until now, and had nothing? But a love that costs nothing is a love that is empty, it's sterile, it's useless. You are the president, or the queen, as it were, of the cetaceans. Oh, does that mean nothing to you?
I don't see what this has to do with getting Digby.
Don't you see the heaven-sent opportunity that stands before you?
What opportunity?
To strike a blow for the Spartacuses of this world.
A blow?
Yes, tomorrow. Let us gather a vast multitude. Let us assemble the media.
Why?
For one of the greatest acts of kindness and charity the world has ever seen. And your name, your fame shall live forever.
Why?
Because you will make a speech.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm willing to do that.
Oh, good. I shall write it for you. You shall say, my husband has been swallowed by a whale.
I do not join the arrogant, ignorant, barbaric clamor that says, destroy this most noble creature of the deep. Instead, I shall join my husband. And with that, you leap into the tank. And with a single gulp, you too are swallowed up by Spartacus. Now tell me, what do you think of it?
What do I think of it?
Please, pause. Reflect before you answer.
What do you think of it? After all, aren't there wives who long to join their husbands in every hazardous activity? But to join one's spouse in the belly of a whale, certainly there's room enough for two. And isn't togetherness the best way to strengthen a marriage? We shall pursue this development further in Act 3. Didn't a wife once say, whither thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodgest, there I will lodge? Actually, she didn't say that to her husband. She said it to his mother. But the basic idea is still there. And the fact is, when you marry, it's for better or worse. You have to live as one. But how can you live as one in two places?
You want me to jump into that tank and let myself be swallowed up by Spartacus?
Think of it.
You are crazy.
Well, you proclaim for all the world to know that you love the whales. Now, prove it.
By letting him swallow me?
Well, I see. Oh, you are the typical dilettante liberal.
Now, see here, Mr. Flensing. I want my husband.
Well, I have just suggested a way for you to have him.
I warn you.
You are the typical summer soldier.
Oh, I'd better get out of here.
Yes, and are you perhaps a bit too frightened to jump into the tank? Here, let me help you. I'll just give you a teeny little push.
Let go of me.
It's for the cause.
Let go.
Do you realize the publicity? Now, do you see what you've done? You upset Spartacus. There now, everything is going to be all right, fellow, all right.
Hey, what's going on here?
Officer, he tried to push me into the tank.
Oh, officer, remove this woman. She's creating a nuisance.
But my husband is inside that whale. Isn't anyone going to do anything about it?
But, Mrs. Porcelain...
No more but, Mr. Follansby. I am instructing you to get a court order to have Digby freed at once.
I've already attempted to secure such an order.
What do you mean, attempted?
The court is currently listening to arguments.
Arguments from whom?
Have you heard of the cetaceans?
Heard of them? I'm the president.
They are currently leading the so-called Save Spartacus campaign.
The Save Spartacus campaign?
You've been so busy, what with one thing and another, you haven't heard the news lately. Suppose we switch on the radio.
What news are you talking about?
And now for the news. Number one, as it's been for the past 48 hours, the Spartacus story. The Save Spartacus campaign has enlisted thousands of allies, friends, partisans. If any harm comes to Spartacus, they vow a march on Washington.
Turn it off.
Furthermore,
we have to do something. What can those judges be thinking about?
They are listening to expert testimony.
What do you mean by expert?
It seems that Spartacus is one whale in a million.
Why?
I'm not sure. It has to do, I think, with his fins.
What do they have to do?
They have a reversible interstitial parazoid complex.
What is that?
And all these university professors and zoologists are having heated arguments about it.
But what does this have to do with saving Digby?
Well, it could be that Spartacus is the very whale in which an evolutionary move is being made.
Evolutionary?
Yes. Now, we think of evolution as a process that has taken place millions of years ago. It seems this isn't true.
It isn't?
No, it goes on all the time, all around us. Why, you and I, as we sit here talking, we are gradually evolving into something else.
What?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. It is entirely possible that Spartacus is starting a new evolutionary trend for whales. There are signs that he is actually developing hands. Do you realize what it would mean for a whale to grow hands?
I only know my husband is inside the creature's stomach.
Oh, no. We mustn't say stomach. Oh, my goodness. That would mean the whale is already in the process of digesting, Mr. Porcelain. No, let us hope things have not reached that point just yet.
What are we going to do?
We shall wait for the decision of the court and hope for the best.
But it's impossible.
It is the ruling of the court.
Do you mean nobody's going to do anything about Digby?
My dear, Digby's situation falls under the heading of innocent bystander.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Well, we've already gone to the appellate court. But if it's any consolation, Frenzing has also lost.
How?
He overreached himself. His defense was that the whale could not be destroyed because he was, obviously, a part of the evolutionary process. And the court agreed.
Then how did he lose?
Because then the court said, if that were true, then the whale could not remain in captivity where there would be no environmental pressure on him to evolute. Therefore, the court decided that Spartacus must be returned to the seas.
With Digby still inside?
Well, yes.
Mr. Barnaby, how are we going to get Digby out of there?
I don't know.
If Spartacus is turned loose into the sea, how will we ever find him?
Mrs. Porcelain, it is a problem.
And so ends a most unusual chapter in the continuing story of human beings and animals. Of course, human beings are also animals, which is what makes it so interesting. At any rate, just 1 hour ago, a special naval vessel towed Spartacus out into the bay, and then into the ocean where he was released. Spartacus immediately sounded, which means he dove to the bottom, and he hasn't been seen since.
Oh, poor Digby. And what shall happen to you now?
Whale united, together until death do them part. In their honor, a program of special music.
Oh, Digby, you must be so hungry. Nothing to eat but plankton. But it's good for you, darling. Complete protein. True, you can't be getting much exercise, but you do have a wonderful diet. What was that? What's that? Who's there? Who is it? What do you mean by breaking into my house? And where did you get a key?
I not only have key, I also have gun. Now, we close the door. And we talk like civilized people.
What are you trying to...
You think I am a thief? I do not blame you. My code name is Domino. Tell me your code name.
My code name?
Yes, each one of us. We have code names.
I think you are making a mistake.
Code name, please.
I'm afraid I don't have one.
You must have code name, like Domino. Initial, D-O-M-I-N-O. Disrupting, obstructing, maintaining international nihilist organization. Domino, you get it?
Yes, of course, but...
No, you must tell me your code name.
I'm trying to tell you I don't have one.
Then why did you kill Mr. Porcelain?
Why did I what?
I was there. I saw you push him into tank. Splash!
I didn't push him. I tried to save him.
Enough! You are one of us.
One of who?
Have I not just told you?
Oh, you are making a fantastic mistake.
I order you to hand over the papers.
Papers? What papers?
The papers you were instructed to steal from him.
But I don't know about any papers.
Come now. Your husband is United States Secret Service.
Oh, no.
No? Then what is he?
What is he?
Yes, what is he?
Well, now that you ask, I really don't know.
Oh, come. We have no time for games. I was told one of our agents would assassinate him.
Oh, no.
I did not know who. It was my assignment to follow him. Then, on platform, above Whale, I saw it was you. Therefore, you are one of our agents. A sister agent.
But you are making a mistake.
Why do you deny, huh? Why? Is it because you think to fool Domino?
Why don't we forget?
Forget? I see. You have maybe decided to defect. You will sell information here, huh?
I don't have any information.
Domino shall not permit you to make mistake. Besides, you will not be happy here. You think so, but you will soon miss the tundra, and the steppes, and the Volga.
But I was born here. This is my country.
What is it to do here, huh? Go to discotheque, eat hamburger?
Please, how can I convince you that I am not what you think?
Oh, I will save you from yourself.
No, don't point that gun at me.
You will give me papers.
I don't have any papers.
Then I will have to, for your own very good, shoot you.
But she doesn't have the papers.
Ah.
Here they are.
No.
James, he has a jaw like a cement wall. Oh, let him lie there and cool down.
It's you. You're here.
Of course, my darling.
But I don't understand.
Well, I can't say I blame you. Things happened so fast I could hardly sort them out myself.
But you were in the belly of the whale.
I'm sorry, dear. I must correct you. It wasn't a whale.
But it was a whale.
You see, my dear, the old saying isn't quite right. You know, if it looks like a fish, swims like a fish, and smells like a fish, why then it has to be a fish. It isn't true.
But everyone saw Spartacus.
Everyone was fooled, including your Mr. Flansing. He brought in what he thought was a whale, and he named it Spartacus.
Well, if it wasn't a whale, what was it?
I've got to swear you to secrecy. Spartacus is a monitoring device cunningly constructed to look like a whale.
Oh.
It cruises the seas and gathers information.
How do you know?
I built it. And then when I saw it floating about in that tank, I said to myself, hello, better jump in and see if all circuits are go, as it were.
Oh.
The main job was to get old Spartacus out to sea and back on the mission again.
Then it was all a hoax.
I'm afraid so. Everyone was fooled, but everyone is happy. The people who love whales will rejoice in their victory. Tomorrow, I shall be discovered wading ashore at the beach. So the ones who wanted to save me by cutting up Spartacus, they'll be happy. True?
Yes.
And because I'll be coming back to you, I'll be happy.
And because you'll be back, I'll be happy.
And everyone will think Spartacus is happy.
What? Where am I?
Of course, Mr. Domino won't be happy.
No, please. Let me stay here. Do not send me back. I can be very happy.
What do you say, Digby? My true and noble knight. Shall we make it unanimous?
All right, Mr. Domino. Let us all be happy.
And they were. Spartacus is cavorting in the deep. Agatha and Digby spend all their hours happily together. Dr. Luther Flensing is happy among his whales. Seldom do we celebrate a story where there is so much residual joy. However, for a sobering note, I shall check in with you again in just a few minutes. other than the eye. Therefore, what we swear we see is not necessarily so. After all, mirages are not restricted to the hot, thirsty deserts where the brain has been seared by light and heat. Mirages can take place wherever people may gather. We see what we want to see, what we expect to see, what we are told we see, and then we solemnly nod and tell ourselves that seeing is believing. Our cast included Joan Shea, Leon Janney, Earl Hammond, and William Griffiths. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.